Ladies and gentlemen, I'd love to start with like an intro, like we're gonna read Nintendo Power. We're gonna read Nintendo Power. Anyway, but we're not gonna do that because this might just be a one-off. But depending on if this turns out entertaining, I don't know. But ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be reading very early Nintendo Power. We got three of these bad boys. The very early from like 1988, I believe. The very first issues. So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is Nintendo Power. Of course, everybody knows what Nintendo Power was. But it was, if you don't know, Nintendo's own sort of like magazine for fans.
My name is Markiplier.
You know, I hate to just give context of why that is playing, so I'm just gonna not give context to why that is playing. But, alright, cool. Anyway, what I love about Nintendo Power Magazine is that, I mean, of course you have all these classic, you know, NES games that is going to give like, hey, did you know about this secret? Did you know about the Warp Zone? Even though, you know, Mario 2 was the freshest new game at the time. And that's also the first cover ever. It features a blue Mario for some reason, made out of clay, you know. But... so it's very nice for you to read to the 3,000 people who can't. You're such a not W, wholesome streamer. You destroyed my train of thought. Will it be in English or a language you can read? No, it will be in Swahili. Stun-locked. Anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, we're also gonna do something interesting to this. I love reading about the secret codes and stuff like that for an audience that was like, you know, this is definitely pre-internet. I mean, what year was the BBS like active? It was like the mid '80s, I think. So yeah, maybe arguably, but yeah, whatever. It was the 80s. Okay, well, not really. But yeah, anyway, your source of information was Nintendo Power. You wanted a code, read Nintendo Power, blah, 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 blah. But what I'm interested in is the old archived in these Nintendo Power magazines, people communicating with each other. You know, because you get sent into the quote-unquote forum, the Nintendo Power forum on printed magazines, of like opinions about Nintendo games, or you could like, you know, send one to the editors and saying like, hey, your magazine is the best, but it sucks. I can't read the words that you're printing with, and will this be in English or another language that you can't understand? You know, so that will you read the German Nintendo Power? Wario sells Peach's soul to Satan. What? What? That sounds kind of amazing. They are still up and running. My friend connects to BBS via C64 with an aftermarket Wi-Fi adapter. Holy shit. Right. So that also Mario's tickling Chun-Li's feet with a feather. You know, just for a microcosm sake, I'm gonna Google that, but you know, after much consideration for the span of 2 seconds, I'm not. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, what I didn't tell you about this thing is that we did a Shareware Madness a couple of days ago, and I'm sure you've seen it already by the time this is uploaded. But that got me thinking. What I also want to do is make it a little thematic. It's just going to be like a PDF Acrobat reader. It's going to be done on an actual Windows XP machine, ladies and gentlemen. So I want to give a huge shout out to Cookie Jar for setting this up. Cookie Jar meticulously sat down, I think with Marco. It's like, I'm gonna make a machine that is easy for Joey to understand and just operate with, because I know he's a dumbass. So it's all prepackaged and ready to go. So ladies and gentlemen, I am pretty damn excited to do this. By the way, before we begin this segment, I want to give a huge shout out to Scrunky Bungus for making this amazing art. It's I don't know why it's reminding me a little bit of Gregory Horror Show, but it's pretty damn cool with the little like lights on the side. You know, maybe a little early for Halloween, but you know, hey, it is what it is. Have you noticed that this probably was not the greatest stream to do after I was working on music, because my voice is a little rough right now, and I'm not going to say what I've been working on, but it's something you might have heard on the BRB. Any way you want it, that's the way I need it. Okay, well, ladies and by the way, but Frank told me about something fantastic the other day, and I highly recommend this piece of software. It's called Everything. And what is Everything? It's a replacement for your Windows search thing. It searches everything almost instantaneously on your computer. Because I'm working on Share Menace 2, the video, and there are like streams that I cannot find if I don't use this thing, you know. It's very good. It's free, and that is good to me, you know. So, hey. Someone said Faster Than Sex 2, 0 to Sexy. No, it's something different. Here. I'll play you a second of it. Okay, that's all you got to hear. All right. Oh, you want some more, don't you? You know. Okay, that's it. Anyway. Slower than abstinence. That's kind of funny. All right, well. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. There might be a little aga here, so excuse the aga if it's proven to be a little annoying, but we will see. We will see. No, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe we have something here. I do believe so. Yes, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. I'm gonna do this in OBS instead because XSplit has been proven time again to be a little annoying with these things. So here we are. We are ready to rock. Okay. This, I believe, is actually the same version we did on the Windows 98 Exploration stream. But YouTube poop good. Oh yeah, it is Warp Stream. Yeah. Pokemon 2000 browser. Yeah, okay. Your computer might be at risk. Click this balloon to fix the problem. Okay, this hill, by the way, on Windows XP, is a real place, naturally, right? But I believe this place looks nothing like the actual photo here. Like it's yeah, you know. It's in California. This is in California. I thought it was like Italy or something. It's now a farmland. They should charge pictures for like tourists coming here.
My name is Markiplier.
You know, I really don't appreciate that played exactly the exact fucking second. Keep your computer up to date, and then Markiplier crashes in with a monster truck onto the stream. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. And Cookie Jar did not just give me one, he gave me the whole fucking thing. From 1988 to 2004, holy shit. Sorry, if we're gonna do more of this, we're gonna just click this. Okay, well, holy shit. Well, we're gonna start with the first one. Okay. Now, I wonder if this Windows XP machine will actually do all this stuff. Wait, it's on the side. Oh my god, I need to zoom in. Please wait. Oh, here it is, here it is, here it is. Holy fucking shit. Nintendo Power Zelda The Second Quest. I think Vinny is the only guy I know that like loves Zelda too. But if you take a look at this, it looks kind of strange, doesn't it? It's like a blue Mario with like black shoes and like these weird what do they call them, buttons. Well, that's warped, you know, but very strange, very strange. It's very like I guess it wasn't so canon back in the day. It's like fuck it, who cares? But what if I told you that I've never sat down and read an old 80s version of this? Like I'm a little unfamiliar, actually. Well, I know of Nintendo Power, of course, and I'm sure you've seen the AVGN episode where, you know, what's Dracula's fucking problem anyway? Beep, 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 or whatever. This source for NES players straight from the pros. Over 50 pros, everybody. It was with the eyes. Well, Which one? Wart or Mario? Who looks crazier? Someone said Mario does. I don't know. I think Wart looks a little, you know. But I think it's a cool cover, you know. Power line to the pros, 206-885-7529. Oh boy. We're always coming up with ways to help you play a winning game. Our power line to the Nintendo game counselors is one of our best ideas yet. In fact, we have many video games fans calling that we're putting more games experts on the team. So be patient while we gear up and take more calls and answers more of your questions than ever. Get tips from the pros by calling 206-88. No, this doesn't work anymore. No, I'm not even gonna attempt it. It's a more powerful connection. Look at these people, man. You know what I love about this? Well, just in general, the Nintendo Power Hotline, which is not referred to as such in this because it's so early. There's videos on YouTube you can watch where like kids are calling in to some guy playing Zelda, and it's like actually super professional, you know. But Jesus Christ, could you imagine working for a fucking like hotline that way? And like kids eating boogers are calling in. My Mario is fall over and my dog is shitted. Like, man, I'd love to talk to one of those people. Like, what was it like? You know. But Frank, angry parents and children screaming. I could never in a million years work a help hotline because, okay, theoretically, like yes, maybe I'm not the person suited for the job because I'm like technologically fucked, right? But sitting on a you know IT support call with a grandma that can't plug in her router, at some point I'd lose my patience and be like, you know, it's fucked. She'd be like, what? I'm like, it's fucked. Shit's fucked, man. We can't help you. What do you mean it's fucked? Listen, fucked. It's fucked. The router has been fornicated with. It's full of semen, okay? What? Let's hang up. Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is our premiere issue of Nintendo Power, the new bi-monthly magazine that's going to put more power in the hands of video game players like you than ever before. Nintendo Power is created by video game experts for video game enthusiasts with more than 110 pages packed with in-depth tips, tricks, and game reviews of all the best video games you play on your Nintendo Entertainment System. Trademark. We packed Nintendo Power full of special features like Pak Watch, which tells you what to look for the latest, greatest hits. Get the hottest tips for the pros and counselors corner to check classified information for the one-of-a-kind moves you can pull with certain programs like Built-in Continue. Find out what new games have just been released in Now Playing. Look at NES Journal for the latest news about the hit arcades like Vindicators, Mailbox, and NES Achievers. What? Video Spotlight. What? Never heard of that. I mean, shit, I watch Nintendo, but please. More features will keep you glued to your Nintendo Power, like Mario to a magic mushroom. Oh, you guys are funny, huh? Every issue we will have great big colorful posters you can pull out and put up on your wall. If you're not already subscribed, get your copy of Nintendo Power delivered every other month, so go for it. All you need is, yeah. We look forward to bringing you Nintendo Power. You won't find it anywhere but here. This is your magazine, and we expect you to hear from you and other Power players with scores, tips, reviews, and ideas. Now you're playing with Power.
Everybody. My name is Markiplier.
Markiplier Power. Okay. Well, here we go. Holy fuck. Here we go, guys. Super Mario Brothers 2. Be the first to get the inside info on Mario's latest adventure. Look at that fucking screen they did. Have you mastered the second quest? So we got RBI baseball, bases loaded. This is 3 baseball games. Howard and Esther. The press shows off his stuff. Our pros can get you out of any video jam. Classified information. Top secret techniques reported by our intelligence agents. Pak Watch. Get a glimpse into our future NES game packs. Okay.
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier.
Now you're playing with Marky Power. Okay, well, here we go. Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy. I'm not going to read that too much. I just want to be surprised. Here we go. Mario is back in action. Are you ready to conquer 7 worlds with the help of Mario and his 3 friends? Okay, the artwork here looks fucked up. Looks like very Japanese manga Mario here. But look at Wart. Okay, look at the Shy Guy. Fine. But look at the Babomb. He's really strange. Okay, oh boy. That is a raw, unboiled Mario. It all started late one night when our hero, Mario, had a very strange dream. In his dream, he climbed in a long, winding stairs leading to a door. Yeah, we know. This is, of course, the Mario 2 plot. And, I don't know what Donkey Picnic is, so don't even bring it up. Holy shit, that is ugly. What the fuck? Look at Luigi. Look at Mario's hat. Look at Toad. Peach. Dude, the eyes. Okay, I do like the Starman though, but okay. One of these 4 characters. Okay, I remember as a kid reading the Mario 1 manual, and I'm like, what the fuck are these names? Why is the fireball, or that jumps out of the castle like Pudabu? Like, what? You just call it Fire Guy, whatever. That's what I like about Shy Guy, I guess. His ability to jump is average, but he loves it a little bit. No, wait, but he loses it a little bit when he carries an item. Loves it, but he loves it. What the fuck is wrong with me? Reading comprehension, everybody. Luigi, he can spring up higher, but he greatly weakens if he has to carry an item. Toad, he is the worst jumper. But the weight of items does not hinder him one bit. And Princess, she can float in the air for about 1.5 seconds if you hold down the A button. Alright, we know that. Okay. How to play. Mario, Luigi, Princess Toadstool, and the Mushroom Retainers are getting... Toad. Mario, Luigi, Princess Toadstool, and the Mushroom Retainer are getting deeply involved in a strange dream world where they must hop, jump, and run and find vegetables. To make it through the 7 worlds of Subkon, you must learn a lot about... to play well, you must practice, and practice some more. Good luck with your new adventure. I think from the OG Mario manual, they are called Mushroom Retainers, right? Like, it's some old archaic name that was carried over, and it's just, yeah. Okay, well, it's Mushroom Retainer. Well, he's Toad here, so I don't know what the hell this is about, but the Mushroom Retainer. Okay, well, Retainer can be an assistant or servant. This isn't the fucking 1400s, guys. We evolved our language, okay? Power squat jump. Wait, squat down. Can I zoom in a little bit for you guys? That's much better, isn't it? Thank you. Your body flashes after you squat for a while by holding down the control pad. If you press A to jump while flashing, you can make the highest jump yet. Wait, squat down. Okay, run and jump. Control the movements. I love how they capture this. This is a CRT with a flash camera. Like, this is click, And that's why it looks so good. Actually, it doesn't look that bad. I do believe that a lot of game box backsides were used with, like, CRTs with the it's like the shit they used in the hospitals, and that's how they took the best quality screenshots of the game. But they always looks kind of scuffed here, Pick him and throw item. I'm a big defender of Mario Brothers 2, guys. I think Mario Brothers 2 is excellent. I mean, yes, sans the goddamn what do you call it? Doki Doki Panic, right? I think it's still an amazing game. Like it's whatever this game was. It's fantastic. It's like Battletoads. Battletoads is also like a fantastic game, but people will not give it a try because it's the hard game, TM. Defeat your enemies. The World of Dreams consists of 7 worlds. Each world has 3 areas except for the 7th. All areas have a little boss at the end. When you defeat him, you'll finish the area and you will finish each world when you defeat the little boss of the last area. You have 3 chances to continue to play from the first area on the world you were last on. Explode. Bamf. Zoom. Swap. Okay. Vegetable. Slide and hit. I love these expressions, man. Thup badoom. Okay, sure. Items to help Mario. That is a fucking really raw Mario. Look at him. Okay. As you work your way through the dangers of the World of Dreams, you will discover 16 items. Some of them will help you get the best of your enemies. Others are very handy for restoring your character's life or moving the characters to more advantageous places. The appearance of items may change in each world, but the effectiveness is just the same. Be sure to check out any unfamiliar item you come across in the course of your adventures. Give it a test run to see what it can do for you. Wow, guys, holy shit. What, dude, yellow... What is with this character design? Nothing is consistent here. He's got motherfucking, like fisty time gloves. Someone said Simpson hands. Prostate gloves. Alright, we got Sprout. Alright, yeah, vegetables, yeah. Ah, ripe vegetable. You can use it to attack and it will bring the stopwatch each time. Okay, bomb, heart, mushroom block, mushroom. Okay, and cherries. Star, man. Look at that star. I love the fact that they picked a random frame and it was red. So it's just like angry star, man. Okay, it may appear and collect cherries. Key rocket. Mario Brothers 2 is near and dear to me because my brother, you know, most people know I have a brother, but I do have a half brother. He's a little older than I am. But around Christmas time and winter times, he would visit us, and he would always show up in the most like unexpected ways. He'd be like walking through the snow, like where we lived, and he'd like, because we lived on the floor area, what is it called, the ground level, yeah. And he'd knock on the balcony. I'd be like, "Holy shit, brother's here!" You know. And what he would do, he was like the video game master. I could never beat these fucking games. But he'd be like, "Alright, I'll show you how it's done." And he fucking did it. He was like, "These games, it's nothing to me, man." You know, he would sit the fuck down, you know, and be like, "Give me the controller, bro." And just beat these fucking games in one sitting. And to this day, maybe I misremembered it, but I thought he was like, he should have been speedrunning, man. But I would argue maybe I'm a little bit better than him nowadays, but he was the first to show me like the ice level. It was a fucking treat. It was like a wizard that descended down to the mortal planes and be like, "Alright, here's how you actually do this," you know? But total actual gamer and fucking, yeah. Does he still play games? He doesn't have time. It's like, you know, is it niece? It's his daughter. Like, they play the Wii and shit, and, you know, but it's like, he'll bust out the classics and shit like that, but I have never shown him how far I've evolved in my own gameplay skills. And I want to one day be like, "I think you're good at Mario too?" And he's like, "Joel, I'm 100 years old, okay?" You know. Anyway, Super Mario Brothers 2, know your enemies. Now that's a pose. In Subcon, the world of dreams, you'll find many different and strange creatures lurking at every turn. They are the Muppets. It's time to play the music. What? A Wart. Who try in every way to stop and interfere with and stop the brave Mario, Luigi, Princess and Toad. I thought it was Mushroom. Oh, Toad, comma, the Mushroom Retainer. The key to victory lies in the ability to study and learn the different strengths and weaknesses of each Muppet. Is this another like term that we don't use? Okay, I know this term nowadays means something different, but an old
Hello,
like
everybody. My name is Markiplier.
an old term for like an enemy of a crew was goon. It was a goon. Okay, is Muppet and goon the same? Yes. Okay. Muppet. I thought it was Muppet, but whatever. Now I can't stop thinking of like Kermit the Frog gooning. I'm gonna moop. I'm mooping. Here I go. Someone said, "Yeah, Joel." Okay. Anyway, would Miss Piggy support Kermit the Frog's moop addiction? I don't think she would. She's kind of a beach, you know. I don't think she would. Absolutely not. That precious frog
Hello,
penis.
everybody. My name is Markiplier.
I'm gonna stop now. You can't switch your character until you complete the worlds you were on. Make your selection carefully at the beginning of each world. Some characters work better in certain worlds than others. Get to know which character plays the best for you in each of the 7 worlds. Holy fuck, look at that resolution. This is probably not how it was printed, but Look at that. Oh, that's good. That's good. Look at that artwork. What the fuck? What? Is this the same game? What's with Luigi? Dead Luigi, he's like 60 years old. What the fuck? What? Oh, that's Peach. Oh, okay. That Mario, man. I do like this Shy Guy taking a big nap on a cloud, though. That's good. Okay, that's Warp now. This guy knows what's up. This guy knows what the fuck is up. All right, look at him. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. Starman is stuck. This Birdo. Our 4 competitors are showing off their talents. Mario's the best at all-around athlete. Luigi's a world-class high jumper. The Prince excels at long jumps, and Tiny Toad is super strong. All right. Okay. Clown World, everybody. Now I'll give you some important pointers on how to tackle each area in Super Mario Bros. 2. To be on the safe side, try out each character and get to know their movements at the very beginning of the game. Once you pass through the door below, the real fast action fun starts. The first area will be an easy win. I will say this. I always pick Princess Peach in Mario Bros. 2 because it's basically easy mode. But what you don't know is that Toad is actually one of the better characters, because when Toad holds something, he runs the fastest. So all the pro players of Mario Bros. 2 always picks Toad. You know, improve your jumping skills. Okay, yeah. Holy fuck, man, this looks good. Secret hint. Oh fuck, dude. What is with Mario here? He has been fented up. He's been eating his fucking creatine. Watch out for Lumi Shy Guys before you enter the subspace. You can get to the first mushroom here. You know, I think it's fascinating that to really sell a game, you need to have a good 1-1. Think of Green Hill Zone in the first Sonic game. It sets the mood, and it's arguably the best level of the game. And everything else is kind of like, meh. You know, 1-1 here in Mario Bros. 2, it's like first impressions. It's like, it teaches you things, so you can do this and that. It's a really good designed level for, like, you know, yeah. Secret hint. Take a shortcut. Okay, yeah, this is a little tip for you, too. Oh, look at this. They have to splice the screen from multiple screenshots. That's awesome. You can tell from here. Okay. There's a lot of grass and subspace, so you can collect a lot of coins. You may, of course, find mushrooms. How to destroy the little boss. That looks like fucking oatmeal. What the fuck? That looks so bad. 1, 2. Okay, a flying carpet ride. Okay, that looks about like my Mario. Okay, oh yeah, okay. Secret in. Aim and throw magic potions between the 2 jars. When you enter the subspace, you will see the first mushroom that's hidden in the area. All right. Now, I wonder if they're gonna tell you about warp tricks, team. How to escape from Phantom. How many nightmares did kids have from Phantom? I think I legitimately, no joke, was afraid of Phantom. I was very young when I played this, by the way. I talked about this during the Nintendo 64 VHS tape stream, but you know, I got the NES and then the N64. This must have been around 98 or something like that. I was not very old. And there was just something about that face that scared the shit out of me. And I think, I'm trying to like go back in time and remember. I think I was just afraid to sleep in my own room at night, because I think I would see this face on the wall and shit like, scared little baby. You know, oh look at that. Secret room, right. That is a Mario pussy attack. That is a legit Mario fucking pussy attack. That's a pussy attack right there. Wow, that self-suck. Let's zoom in on that. Oh, this is actually kind of bad. But he's not reaching. So that he's fucking his own nostrils. Shut up. His arm is fucked. Yeah, hang on. What's going on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You sure this wasn't drawn by a fucking AI? Okay, well, that's good. Using bombs efficiently. Okay, the little boss in this area is similar to the birdo you saw in the first area. Okay. The little boss toss. Okay. I love the clown world here, man. This is pretty good. Okay, where's the boss? The crystal ball will open the gate. If you move close to the right and then the blocks, it'll allow you to open the gate. Cross the rear. I do like this artwork, no matter how like off-brand it is. It's just good. Okay. I love these illustrations, man. Look at Mouser and Mario. He's got no teeth. I think that's more color bleed, you know, how it was printed, but you know, that's pretty good. Why the fuck was this guy German in the, you know, Mario the Super Show? I don't know, man, but, you know, hey. It looks pretty good to me. Okay, final battle to clear World War. Now, from what I remember, it's not gonna show you the entire game how to beat it. Are you ready for quicksand? How about deep pits?
You like pizza pits? We bought too much imitation crab meat. You could come over, just be careful of my son's train set. You know. I swear I've seen this J.O. crystal glow when I jerk it with a bro. You want pizza pits?
You'll have to dig your way out of the sand, and it's not so easy. These are just a couple of many hair-raising problems and challenges. Here's a clue to remember. Don't stop unless you have a good foothold. What? This is bullshit. My Mario is bald. This is not good. Isn't Mario meant to be like 22 years old? Like there was some expositional blurb that like Nintendo and crew made canon. He's 24. Okay. Well. Well, then again, you know, some of the best hair on the planet is Italians. So, I guess when you turn 5 years old and you're Italiano, it's like, you know, you got the mustache, you know. So, he looks like any Italian 24-year-old. Mike? What does Mike have to do with Italy? He's not Italian. What are you talking about? What? He's not Italian at all. He's Brazilian, man. What are you talking? Okay. It's good. Occupied jar. Cobrats live in the jars in the desert. Watch out. They sometimes emerge from the jar to shoot bullets. Don't relax too much after defeating Birdo. 2 canyons requiring long jumps await you in front of the gate. I just love how cute everything is here, you know? Oh, look at Birdo. Okay. Birdo is also the little boss of World 2. That's good. That's good. That's good. I never noticed the face here. Holy shit! Slow down. Yo. Mario with the gun? Big iron on his hip.
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier.
Shut up. Alright. The world of deserts, not deserts, seem extremely difficult when you're not used to it. It's a continuation of World 1. However, the jars are closer together. The quicksand is faster and you have a small area to move around. If you haven't selected Toad as your character yet, now would be a good time. I always select my main man. Come on. Okay. Defeat Birdo. Right. Which way to go? Is this the level with the, no, it's not yet, but there's a level coming up ahead that has like a big, sand thing. You gotta like sink into and press left, and you just kind of go boing, 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 and you skip into a warp. Stay cool. There it is, I think. The last area of World 2 is once again a desert. On the map, you'll find such tricks as quicksand that traps you or places you where you need to dig deep into the ground. You won't have it that easy. Dude, quicksand in real life is fucking terrifying. That's why I don't go outside. It might be quicksand, you know what I mean? But seriously, it's fucked up. It's like it's a horrible way to go. Horrible way. Guys, I know you're all sympathetically agreeing with me, but why do you agree? Have you been affected by quicksand? Yes. Yes. Yeah, I'm syncing right now. How are you typing? Alright, anyway. Guys. Get down and Ruge. And Rogaine. That's good. Secret hint. Okay, there's nothing really about
Hello,
the warp.
everybody. My name is Markiplier.
Okay, well, what? Oh no. You hadn't expected to encounter a little boss in this area. Let's beat him real quick. Triclide. Triple-headed Triclide is a powerful enemy that spits fireballs. In order to defend yourself from these fireballs... By the way, you know what I noticed? They name Birdo, not Ostrich, like the game at the end is like incorrectly stating the boss names. So I guess they did a little research, I guess. Or, sorry, Ostru. Yeah, Ustru. Who came up with this little boss nonsense? Some guy. Okay, well... Oh, fuck. Guys, that's it! That's your fucking thing. That's it. You don't see no wart, you don't see no, fairies at the end. That's it. You are done, man. Because now it's time for fucking Zelda, man. Look at that. How to enter another world. Isekai. I'm fully under the belief that when Nintendo made Breath of the Wild, they were taking a look at the artwork and stuff and just the feel of the original game where it's like an open-ended, do whatever the fuck, see that mountain, you can climb it. Like that sense of adventure, I think they channeled from that era, right? If you successfully fought your way through the game, but accidentally erased your name, enter Zelda when you register. It will start your second adventure right away. I wonder how many kids started playing not knowing they were on the second quest because the Legend of Zelda are like, oh, naturally, right? What's different from the first quest? The structure of the second quest is almost the same as the first quest, except for three geographical features, but you still have to think over your strategy because things like hidden caves in the second quest are located in different places. You want to know the location of things in detail? Check the attached map.
Look at Link.
Look at that fucking Link. Look at Link is ready to go to town and save the day. Hallelujah. Okay? But Ganon, he lay destroyed there. And now the children don't play. Okay, story. Yeah, good luck reading this. Oh my god. Look at Zelda! This Zelda doesn't have a fucking clue, alright? Wonderful. Strategy maps for conquest for the underworld. Alright, the big difference between the first and second quest of the Legend of Zelda. Alright, right, okay. Wasn't Ganon spelled in the original as G-A-N-N-O-N? Ganon. Right? Aquamentus Triforce. Mace is simple, but the Stealthers throw their swords. Alright, right. Alright, is level 2. Level 2 is located where there used to be a store selling blue rings, first quest. It's kind of cool that they did this, but this kind of looks like an Amogus, doesn't it? Get the whistle, right? I always thought this term, Darknuts, will try to stop me. But isn't there like Darknut is an actual like, thing? How did this? Yeah, it's a soldier guy. It's like a dragoon, right? I think, yeah. Alright, well, level 3 Grumble. You need enemy bait. Listen, I encounter enemy bait every fucking single day. Okay, I read a chat comment. It's like, Joel, click on my link and oops, you got fucked. Alright, now it's another Rickroll. Gotcha. That's enemy bait, okay? But I believe it. I believe that the fairies back in the NES days was called sprites, right? Do you have enough Mooney? Alright, maybe I do, maybe I don't. Okay, there are many obnoxious blue dark nuts here that if you can get very frustrating. Also, fireballs will fly out of the stone statues in the center of the room. Okay. Bombs, compass. This artwork is more faithful. It's not like they took their own liberties here, or whatever the fuck they were doing earlier. This is very, like, for real. Be cautious with red bubble. Touch a blue bubble. Guys, Look at the blue bot. What the fuck? What? What? What the fuck is that? What? That's a fucking mystical tree face. Someone said, ask we're about to hit the desk with the truck. Stop it. Okay, sure. Okay. That's how I like my Link. Totally unboiled, you know what I mean? No seasoning. We're talking like milk boil Link. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, that's... Someone in chat said Link looks like a condom. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is what I like, you know. Don't get lost. I was down in Stockholm last year, and I went into something called the Science Fiction Book Trade, or whatever it's called. Science Fiction Bokhandeln. And you know what I saw? I saw Twilight Princess manga. And I almost wanted to buy it if it wasn't so fucking expensive. But I'm like, well, holy shit. And then I remember there's like mangas of every single damn Zelda game, isn't there? I have the manga. It's legit. I remember reading the Majora's Mask manga.
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier.
And they give more of an, backstory to, Majora and the Skull Kid, which is very interesting. It was like, because there's just like expositional blurb about in Majora's Mask, like it's used for hexing rituals or whatever. But you like get to see Majora or whatever the fuck in the manga. It's very interesting. I mean, it's not canon, but hey, use this ladder for success. The last piece of the Triforce, the magic wand, and the magic key can be obtained here. With these, you don't have to worry about the shortage of keys anymore. The majority of your enemies here are Goiras.
What did you see, old man?
Gojiras! I always love the magic key. It's just this little cute lion. Ganon waits for you. To get inside, you need to have 8 Triforce pieces ready. This is a monstrous labyrinth with 46 rooms total. Did you find 8 pieces? See, it's no longer a skull, it's this. And now a new adventure begins. Did you defeat Ganon successfully? Are you waiting for more exciting action, danger, and adventure? Get ready, Nintendo has something really exciting in the works. It's coming this fall. And if you like The Legend of Zelda, you'll love what's coming up. Someone call Vinny. Is Vinny aware that, like, Zelda 2 sucks? Like, has nobody told him? Are we all, like, gonna continue, like, letting this untrained boxer go into the ring and hurt himself? Like, we need to inform... Now, for the joke here is that I am facetiously saying that this game sucks because that's the general opinion. I personally don't think it's the black sheep of the franchise. I just think it's different. But you have to remember, this was the second game. The 10 Commandments hadn't been written yet, So naturally they would just try something else with Zelda 2. The only thing about Zelda 2 that I think, well, I don't know if anybody else has problems with this. It feels like a more linear adventure with less imagination. I feel like the original Zelda works better that way because it's like there's barely anything to like guide you. It's very like you sort of feel the adventure by exploring and making up little like stories and shit like that. In Zelda 2 it feels more like realized and it feels somehow less fun, and I don't know why. Real fighting scenes. Oh yeah, okay. You'll be traveling in a far more vast overworld. Isn't it like Zelda 1's map is in the overworld of Zelda 2? It's like this tiny little sliver of the map, right? This time you can gain the power to cast 8 different spells. If you talk to people living in the towns, you will get all kinds of different pointers. I gotta do Zelda 2 for like a hardcore fighter or something like that, When a battle starts, you get the close-up of the scene with big lifelike characters. Holy fuck, guys, look at this. You could have printed out this ginormous map back in the day. Oh, this is fucking mint. Wow, and this is the first one too. Labyrinth. And this would have been really helpful back in the day. Yeah, okay. Sure. The labyrinths. Hang on, we gotta zoom out a little bit here, guys. Holy fuck, this is what... Dude, that shit earlier, that was a lie. This is nothing. This is what you want. Look at this. Now, it's very fucking impressive they were able to print this. How did they do this? This was probably, like, requested from the Nintendo R&D development team. Like, hey, yeah, we need to, like, get a poster for this. We can't just, like, take pictures with, like, a cam, you know, a little disposable camera. Get them powerful swords. Meditate in places. With a bomb, with a candle. Know the terrain. Why don't you take a shortcut? The complete strategy map. Okay, well, oh, it was 4 pages I had to cobble together. Okay. What the fuck? What? 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 What's this? Oh, this is this is your poster that you get, and it's a poster for a baseball game. It's bases loaded, but this looks like a fucking melted bill. I mean, yes, I get it. This is like a bad resolution that is somehow upscaled, but look at this. I mean, what the fuck am I looking at? Vaseline.jpg. Holy fuck. Where's our Batman symbol? This looks so terrible. That looks a little bit better, but yeah. This is Batman. Baseball roundup. We can pretty much skip this because I don't give a fuck about baseball, and neither should you. Awesome graphics. Awesome graphics. Yeah, okay. Alright. This isn't take me out to the ball game. Okay. You're actually out there playing Major League Ball, and a million sports fans are counting you to bring home the glory. Right. Okay. Pro players, everybody. All-star lineup. You're the manager. That's me? I'm the manager? Okay. This looks bad. Decide your order of batting. Call for a relief pitcher. Here's your order. Pitcher's mound. I'm so tired. What the fuck? Alright. Mike is here? Wait, okay. What are you saying, chat? Where? I don't see him. He's not. The manager looks like Mike. Oh. You think this looks like Mike?
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier.
His jacket. That's a bit of a stretch, guys. Looks more like market pliers, you know. Batter's box. Swing, step, bunt, hit. Bottom of the 9th. Follow the action of the scoreboard. Beanball. Ouch. Yeah, that was a tangent, right. Play ball. Home run for batter number 4. Relief. Relief time. And time. Beanball battle. Oh, fuck. I like the big awooga eyes here. Kind of like the artwork here. Guys, here we go. We are going to be reading the Counselor's Corner. Alright? Welcome to the Counselor's Corner. This is where we answer letters from players who have found themselves stuck again and again in the same spot, or lost in a maze, or unable to beat a formidable opponent, or in a number of other fixes. This is the place to get your questions answered. In Ghosts and Goblins, is there a stage select? Also, how do I beat the Red Devil? Okay, Areno. Okay, oh, they don't say who's mailed this in. Oh, that's a little unfortunate. Okay.
Hello,
Let's start with the stage select question. Hold the control pad right and push the B button 3 times. Then press the release. What? I sure could have fucking used that years ago on Hardcore Friday. Okay, well, Alright, well. This is a very tough game, but this technique can go wherever you want. Ring King. Ring King is the blowjob game, by the way. This is I forgot who developed Ring King. I think it was not Natsume. But whatever the case. If you don't know, look up Ring King blowjob on Google. Maybe don't. But basically, the trainer, when you are like in the corner, looks like he's blowing you. It's a classic like NES bad graphics thing situation. But yeah, it's show it to us. Okay.
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier.
Okay. Ring King NES. Okay, so here you go. I can't believe there's people on here who has never seen this. It's kind of blowing my mind, but yeah, this, this is what it looks like. Yeah, there you go. This is animated too, by the way. You know, in the actual thing. But you know, sometimes he's just recharging him. I wonder if there's an actual GIF for this I can use on stream. Oh no, I found a GIF. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! And I know it's like them fixing up the fighters, but yeah, this is yeah, okay, cool. So it's the Blowjob Brothers, make it faster. This is a GIF, guys. Can you put a small GIF on the side for the rest of the stream? You know, I can do that, but should I? Would it be ethical? Would it be ethical in the name of God? You know what? Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna move this down. Like this, right? And I'm starting to kind of regret this a little bit, but can we make this slightly smaller? There. So I said, now the WWE AI makes sense. By the way, quick update about that, guys. Someone said, Joel webcam fine. Stop it, I'm trying to formulate a thought here. The WWE AI thing, the Joe Lizard fucking channel, whatever. You know what they did? Because everybody's laughing at that channel in particular, they deleted all the fucking... What? Yeah? And not only that, they changed the name. Which makes me believe, because here's the thing, if I was running a scam channel, like fabricating shit, like, you know, oh, the robot's breaking down, and I know people would click on my video and it getting viral, I would be like, oh fuck, I found something that works here. You know, like put 26 million fucking ad spaces on the video. But the person clearly didn't want that. So they're trying to like, oops, that didn't work. Which makes me believe this is all sincere. This was all sincere from the start. This was not a fucking, like, let's make the AI fuck up. Which I believed at first. I was like, okay, this is, like, too perfect. But, yeah. Look at that. Someone said, nobody said grifters were smart. Okay, well, anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, we have... Well, I'm playing Ring King. Sometimes the letter P appears on the ring. What does it mean? Sometime it mean a lot. Sometimes it mean less. All right. Oh, here we go. Metroid. Okay. In Metroid, I have a hard time finding the power-up items. They usually get wiped out before I find them. Can you help? Okay, well, yeah, Brinstar Warfare. I will say this. I know this is blasphemous to say. But out of all the classic NES games, you know, the Black Box series or whatever the fuck you want to call it, I think Metroid is like not that good. Like, I have to respect its legacy, but Super Metroid is so fucking good compared to the original. And again, you could equate it to the same Zelda 2, original NES Zelda comparison. You could say like, well, yeah, you know, imagination and everything. And I respect, I forgot what the music composer of the original NES Metroid said, but like I wanted the music to also sound like ambience of the worlds you were in. It's very atmospheric experience, it's isolating, it draws from Alien. But I just feel like the gameplay is like, I don't know, man. It's just, it was like sort of ahead of its time a little bit, but I don't know. What I'm trying to say is like out of all the games on the NES, I feel compelled to play Metroid the least. You know, like I'd be much rather saying, you know, I'll fucking plug in some Mario instead. It's like you have to sit down and really commit to it, you know. But it doesn't like suck. You know. Kid Icarus. Kid Icarus is a strange game. It gets easier the more you play it. Like, sequentially. It's the hardest at the start, and then it gets really easy towards the end. Oh, fuck. Guys, here we go. Super Mario Brothers. Are there really unlimited 1-ups? Plus, can you tell me how to get to fireworks, and what do they mean? First, let's talk about the unlimited 1-up question. When a Koopa Troopa is coming down on the steps as shown in the photo, jump on the left side of the shell, watch your timing. They knew about this back in the day, huh? This is 1988, by the way. Okay, well, holy shit. Kid Icarus, there. No matter what I do, I cannot beat Hydro. Give me some advice. Okay. Hydro's weak point is his head. Try this strategy. First jump above his head, avoiding his fire attack. Then wait a moment, study his moves carefully, and go after the weak points for the win. To defeat the Cyber Demon, shoot at it. This is some 4-year-old that has sent this in, and they are crying. They were crying in the 80s every single night because they couldn't beat this dick-ass penis monster, right? And they were waiting for weeks. Well, actually, this is the first really, you know, issue of this magazine. Whatever the fuck. They finally get the answer, and it's just win, bro. That's yeah, Rygar. I had a friend who played a lot of Rygar. He played Mega Man 1 and Rygar. It's really kind of a cool game. Castlevania. No matter how many times I try, I can't seem to beat 5 boss characters. Can you give me some pointers? I think this is bullshit. I think nobody sent this in, because how could they send this in into the first issue of Nintendo Power? I think this, I mean, they're not scamming anybody, but, you know, they're making it seem like kids sent this in. I do know that what predated Nintendo Power was like the Nintendo issue club or whatever the fuck. I forget what the story is, but there was something before this. It didn't just like manifest out of, was it the Fun Club? I don't know, but yeah. Okay, Ikari Warriors. Help, please. Tell me how I can get my, I thought it said dad back from, wait, what? I was right. Help, please. Tell me how I can get my NES back from my father. He's glued to the set. Now, Nestor, what is your dad playing?
I don't know about you, but I like them video games, you know. Homina. Tell you what, son. I need you to go play in the sand now. Dad's gonna educate himself about the Nintendo. Fuck.
Someone said he's holding the controller with one hand. Yeah, okay, can I tell you a story real quick? When I was in high school, I had a teacher who was openly playing World of Warcraft. And I was like slightly into like World of Warcraft at the time. I kind of hated it, but you know, I was conversationally like apt. And I asked him, you really play World of Warcraft? I mean, everybody was playing World of Warcraft. Your fucking grandma was playing World of Warcraft back in the day. But that's not the point. And I asked him, what character do you play as? And he said, I play a female night elf. And back then, I was like, you play as a girl? Cooties? Like, girl? And I swear to God, this teacher was like 45 years old. You know what he fucking said? He said, I gotta have something to look at, you know? I'm like, you teach math. Yeah, you know. Hey, man, if I'm playing one of those third-person bastard games, might have a good time playing, you know. That was a common explanation then. Yeah, well, yeah. I had several bouts with Tyson, however, I've never beaten him. Please, help. I want to win the dream bout. Yeah, that's Mike Tyson. Yeah, he blinks. Yeah. Speak up. Here we go. Counselor's Corner is all about questions you have concerning NES game packs. That's what cartridges were called back then. I was confused about game packs. What the fuck? Yeah, when you got an NES cartridge, like the game thing, it was a game pack, you know. Well, that's all kind of questions like how can I defeat this opponent? Where can I find hidden objects? Get enough inquiries on any game. You might just do an entire feature. Okay. And of course, if you just can't wait for the answer, you can always call 1206-885-7529. They are open from 4 a.m. to 8 p. Whoa! 4 a.m.? What? You're employed how fucking long? That's actually insane. Holy fuck, Mario working overtime. All right. Well, guys, so you're wondering about the Nestor character, which you've been seeing in the Council's Corner. Now you get an explanation here. Howard and Nestor. Hello, I'm Howard Phillips, president of Nintendo Fun Club, and this is my good friend Nestor. This is actually him. I should be president. Playing Zelda today, I see. You should have found level 8 to 9 by now. Oh, I can't find them. Oh, I'm just messing around. I know where they are. I bet you've forgotten where they are. You think you're so smart. Are you kidding? Level 8 is hidden in the second screen up third from the right under the tree in the path. I didn't check that tree. Level 9 is under a rock in the 6th screen from the left on the top. Oh, I should have looked there. Anything else I can help you with? Guys, if you can, like, name drop where shit is on a map, go have sex, okay? Yeah, I mean, no, I already knew where they were. I could have found them on my own. Thanks for stopping by. See you next issue. He's not so smart. Classified information. Welcome to Classified Information, a place where programmers and pros reveal top-secret program quirks and ultra techniques. Read and practice them and astound your friends with your on-screen hocus pocus and cool tricks. You'll be amazed at the secrets hidden deep within your favorite games, and you'll be even more amazed when you learn how to do them yourself. The trick in this issue is from the agents at Nintendo. We'd like to see if you made any discoveries during gameplay. Have you found any hidden commands for continuous or invincibility or anything else? If so, let us know. Commands? Pull the goalie and go for it. Ice hockey. Hey, by the way, guys, did you know, speaking of, ice hockey, the second Minecraft movie is not going to be called Minecraft 2. It's called, like, Minecraft... What was it called again? They renamed it. Minecraft Squared. This might not be a good idea. I think they should just call it Minecraft 2. You know, people will be confused and scared in the theater. Now, I'm going to make a prediction that there's not going to be a chicken jockey. There's not going to be, lava. There's not going to be an outrage in the theater where people are like, pulling a gun and shooting the screen because, whatever. I think that time is done. Now, check back next year when I say, oh my god, guys, I was wrong. Okay. They are 2,000% going to call the third one Minecraft Movie Cubed. I guess. Build up your forces fast. Here we go. Motherfucking Contra here, buddy. Start your game with over 30 extra men. Now, devil's advocate here, ladies and gentlemen. You see, Back in the day, things were called different things. When things weren't so solidified yet. It was like, one-ups were also referred to, besides, you know, extra lives, it would often be extra guys. The most outrageous fucking term I've used I saw on the internet back in the day. This is like on the MSN group chats or whatever. It was like some fucking game, and somebody said an extra cartoon. Like they referring to lives as an extra cartoon. They said that everything in the game was like a Bugs Bunny cartoon. I need another cartoon. Extra guys have heard that too. This is like just typing bullshit. An extra cartoon. Toons as characters in MMOs always piss me off too. So this is another thing. Life insurance. Free man! Free man! Get an instant recharge with 30 new men ready to do battle. Ready to fuck. Don't despair if you fought hard and lost. After game over, you can select continue. And for each of your 4 consecutive games, you'll start with 30 lives. Every time I visit Frank and Frank visits me, we always play Contra on NES. And we don't like practice it beforehand. We just see like, alright, will we beat it this year? Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. And that's hardcore gaming, everybody. Heavy hitting hardware. This is gun smoke. There's a punctuation here because this is based off the TV series, just gun smoke. But somehow Nintendo was able to use this title by putting a punctuation here. That's the equivalent of like making Iron Maiden and you get away with it. Get on the fast track. This is Rad Racer. I love the power glove. It's so bad. The final scene has a surprise of its own. Use the tachometer trick to use it. Athena. Mushroom's magic means maximum strength. I think Athena is the NES game that bootleggers later used for that Pikachu game we played. Yeah. Mike Tyson's punch out. Here we go. Alright. Wait, what's passkey? Hold down, select, and press A, B simultaneously. Okay, that's cool. Arkanoid. Okay, so these little cheats, pretty cool. Oh, what the fuck? I didn't think they would actually show the Gobi, but they do. They do. Okay. See how easy it is to slobber your... No. See how easy it is to clobber your opponent. You could win this one with one hand tied behind your back. Hey now. Oh, don't you please blow me. Okay. One-hand gaming. Didn't Bayonetta have a one-hand gaming mode or something like that? And they were like being real funny with it.
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier.
So I bet your math teacher played Bayonetta. Dude, I should check back on that math teacher. Just ass games. Just ass games. Then your kid, Flame and Fortune. Alright. Turn an enemy into an advantage. Xanac? Isn't that like pills? Okay. Alright. Double fucking dragon. Alright, here we go. Martial arts expert Billy Lee hits the streets with a vengeance. His mission: save Sweet Marion from the Black Warrior's mysterious shadow boss. Do you possess your strength and cunning to beat them? It's actually really cool here because at the end of the game, if you play 2-player mode, it becomes literally like the last boss of the game is your friend sitting like besides you. Beat me and Jimmy. What's it? What is the Sega Genesis beat 'em up game that's like legendary? Streets of Rage. Streets of Rage 1 has a sort of similar thing there too. It's very cool. That's the other ports of the game, Joe. Oh, I'm incorrect then. Holy shit, it's fucking Rio, man. You know? There's some Kenshiro energy here, man. headbutt, elbow punch, kick. I will say this though, the first Double Dragon NES game is actually like kind of garbage. And you're gonna be like, what? What do you mean? Guys, if you don't agree with me, I think you haven't played this game and you're only like, you know, kind of saying, yeah, it's good because it should be respected, but it's actually not that like good. It's badly programmed. It's full of glitches, but actually sometimes glitches can be fun. Like I've shown this many times when I played the Switch and I played on the Virtual Console. The second boss of the game, you can literally like just go down like a ladder that you go up a ladder to fight him, and if you don't want to fight him, you go down, and this screen just says, "Okay, you win," because it doesn't know how to deal with it. It's awesome, you know. So I've been watching the new Fist of North Star anime. Not yet, but I will eventually. I gotta watch the fucking Steel Ball Run. Holy fuck! Look at these boots, man. Mission. Let's get on the road to save Marion. Ooh. Okay. Avoid old drums. Take the whip from Linda. So the whip you see on the edge here, if you take the whip, you can just like go up the wall if you press up and right here. It's awesome. Boss room. Alright. Wait, hang on, what? Lopar heaves one mean oil drum, so watch out. Dodge the boxes. Take the whip and climb up. Who awaits you? Okay. What was up with, like, you know, these beat 'em ups and, like, women with whips? It was always like whips and shit in the dungeon, you know? It was a thing back then. Okay, sure. Alright, Whale turns to the heat by throwing dynamite. Okay, yeah. What else do we have here? So what could possibly be the reason? Alright, now the fun begins. Take the knife. Chin-tais keep showing up. From here on, Shin-tais appear constantly until you get to the bridge. If your level is 4, try knocking Shin-tais down. What? Okay. B2 Shin-tais. What? Oh, this is like super. Did Bronson fucking draw this or something? This is like straight up Fist of the North Star, man. Abubu's cave. Abubu's cave. Shin-tai's cave. Guys, I got my, I got my Abubu Shin-tai in my Abubu cave. Come on over. Come on over, everybody. Agundes. My gazebo cave with my Agundes. I got my Labubu Shin-tai Adubu. Fuck. I'm not speaking human anymore. Okay. Fuck, my brain is imploding. Congrats. Alright, this is it. Your last chance. Yeah, we go. Those are the Shin-tais. Keep it up. Lay out Lopar. Who is the shadow boss and where is Marion? Fucking hell. Look at that. Is some badass art. Hop to it. Don't lose your head. These honest to fuck, I think this is legitimately influenced by Fist of the North Star. Look at this. This is Kenshiro. Like this is like Ray or something. Hands look a little off, but whatever the fuck. It's definitely fit. Like the boots and everything. Pull for a victory. Challenge the Gauntlet for returning of the sacred orb. Wow. Meet our 4 heroic gladiators. So this is an interesting thing with Gauntlet.
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier.
So Atari, back in the day, I'm sure everybody knows this by now, but basically Atari produced unlicensed NES games too, and I actually own Gauntlet in real life, but they look a little different, and they were trying to reverse engineer. So here's what they were trying to do, and it's kind of an insane story, but Atari were basically scumbags back in the day, and they were kind of responsible for video games dying with the video game market crash in the late 70s. And now that they were back on Nintendo kind of wanted to be like, hey, you guys are the reason you fucked everything up. So we're going to make this is what they still are. We're going to make a thing here so that if you're a video game company, you can basically release maybe arguably 2-3 years.
Everybody. My name is Markiplier.
Markiplier, I'm talking. Games a year, right? And Atari said, fuck that. So what they wanted to do, they wanted to just produce as much as they wanted, right? So they started doing unlicensed shit. And you know how they did it? Back in the day, you know, there was copyright, you know, the hardware chip that would lock out unlicensed games. Here's what they did, and it's actually like a 4D chess move. An Atari lawyer went to court and said, hey, I need this for a different reason, but hey, I need the Nintendo blueprints that's hidden because we need to study the thing. And the lawyer said, yeah, Nintendo, give them all the blueprints how to do this. And they're like, yes, okay, cool. By the way, I didn't mean that, by the way. I'm not going to file anything for court. I'm just going to go now. Okay. And they said, oh, okay. And they went home and they had all the blueprints and shit. And, yeah, and that's the story. They basically scammed court out of, like, giving them the recipe to Coke. You know. There's a better way of telling that story, but yeah, it was basically a trick. It was a Saul Goodman trick. They got the chipsets because they were accusing them of copyright infringement. That's what it was. That's what they want. Yeah. Atari said to Nintendo, you guys are doing copyright infringement. Guys, here we go. Here is the people you can play in this game, by the way. Now, Gauntlet was an arcade game. And it's a very interesting kind of arcade game because you have to eat, like, big-ass chicken to, like, not starve to death as you're mauling down, like, 1 million skeletons, everybody. So there you go. Merlin the Wizard. This guy is a whiz at magic. That's all he has. However, so don't try to add hand-to-hand combat. Thor the Warrior. Thor is big and strong. The axe is in his hand will mow down the toughest knight in one stroke. Thor, however, hasn't mastered any magic tricks. Thera the Valkyrie. She is a magnificent combatant with speed, strength, and courage, especially strong armor to protect her. And Questor the Elf. Questor really knows how to pour on the speed for a fast getaway, but his aim isn't so hot. Experience the ultimate fantasy that is Gauntlet. Now, this is still when Atari or Tengen was officially licensed with their games. But basically, Tengen, Atari, that was publishing this game, broke off and said, you know, fuck Nintendo, we're going to do it on our own. Do you guys think that Conan the Barbarian inspired this? Okay. Black clouds cover the sky, and thunder rumbles in the distance. The sacred orb has been stolen by an evil one, Morak. And the inhabitants of Renda face mortal danger. You join a band of 4 courageous beetles and prepare to take back the sacred orb, but first you must find it. More than 100 rooms and legions of terrible gods stand between you and victory. The challenge is great. Are you courageous? Okay. Dog don't care, man. Great artwork, though. It's very, like, Frank Frazetta. And that's how the game looks, by the way. Wow, it doesn't look that good, does it? Destroy the enemy generator. Discover the secret in the room. Beyond the battlefield, overcome... Oh, no. Beyond the battlefield, overcome the invaders from outer space. I wonder who this could be. The Contra guy, this is Bill. Wonder what the fuck they based this on, huh? Our brave warriors have been given orders that will be nearly impossible to carry out. No one is else foolish enough to enter the base where the evil aliens await. Yeah, I wonder what they were influenced when they made Contra. Will you be able to strive long enough to carry out your mission? The ultra-radical action is about to start. Good luck. Fucking Contra here, everybody. I think Super C is the better game, but I still think this is better. Oh, fuck. Guys, here's the plot to... By the way, the Japanese version of Contra has more plot and cutscenes and better graphics than the North American one. But guys, are you ready for the fucking crackhead plot to Contra? The year is 2631, and a mysterious meteor has landed on the Galga Islands in New Zealand. The aliens have taken the first step towards controlling the planet. Now, 2 years later, the Red Falcons have begun their final invasion of Mother Earth. Only 2 courageous soldiers can put an end to the alien infestation. They are gifted with the skill of guerrilla warfare. And I will... entrusted with this dangerous mission, they have no alternative but advance on the Red Falcons. Earth's survival depends on their success. Fucking New Zealand. By the way, how you spell New Zealand is always fucked me up because in Sweden it's Zealand with an E, I believe. I actually don't know. But, okay. Well, there we go. Blast the power capsule. It's awesome, man. Operation Alien Waste has begun. Guys, take a screenshot of this, because when we do Voice of the Void, I want to fucking print this out in the actual game as a poster. We're gonna get fucking meta as fuck about this. Take a screenshot of this, image all that shit, and I will take your download link, print it to my desktop from this stream, and then put that in the wall of the game. Operation Alien Waste has begun. So just this crop, nothing else. Alien Waste has begun. That's awesome. However, a slight hesitation, one moment of indecision, and your alien friends will cook your goose. What? However, a slight hesitation, one moment of indecision, and your alien friends will cook my goose. Only lightning quick reflex and enemy blasting acrobatics can save you, so let the fun begin. Are you ready for alien annihilation? Someone said it's American for kick your ass. Okay. Are you ready for... It's getting glebe as fuck. Are you ready for alien annihilation? By the way, that's not how you spell that. And I only know that because of the Canadian thrash metal band Annihilator. This is not how you spell it. It's two N's. Annihilation. Annihilation. Okay. I wonder who this guy could be. The Defense forces get stronger as you penetrate further into your base, and the aliens aren't exactly happy to have company. You have to battle through freezing snowfields and sizzling hot Vegeta meat. Mustered all your courage and determination. What the fuck is his voice? It's like Captain fucking Picard? Okay. Somebody linked something in chat that is so funny. It's, get this. C semicolon users 12695 downloads screenshot asterisk 2020 PNG. Fuck. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. I can't see shit here. It's so badly printed. Oh my god. Jeopardy. Here we go. All right. Here's Howard, Nestor, and Annie. Okay. I do like whoever was like drawing this style. It's very like, it doesn't really look American. It's very, dare I say, Japanese. Because it doesn't, it kind of looks like instruction manual, but I don't know. Okay, well, guys, get it together, Nestor. Shit, get it together. Minus $1,000. Video shorts. The now playing section of Nintendo Power features every single new release video game, now available for an upcoming initiative for your NES. You've been on in-depth reviews of Double Dragon, Contra, Gauntlet, Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy. Now you can look forward to more of the great games in the video shorts section of the magazine. You can take a peek at the long list of titles chosen by challenge, fun, and excitement by our Nintendo Power magazine editor. These games are the hottest out there. You'll see a lot of our favorite arcades, video games, and the review as well as other hot favorite, including spy, fantasy, and science fiction games. Legendary Wings. I own this game. Why are people saying Yu-Gi-Oh here?
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier.
Hello, everybody. It's me, Markiplier here. Okay. In ancient times, when the world was young, a dark force threatened the existence of mankind with total destruction. The power and might of this enemy of the land was so great that only Ares, the god of war, could bring forth. I thought that was Ares was Dante, whatever the fuck those games are all about. I don't know what those. Kratos. Actually, the God of War is Mars. Okay, I know my shit. Okay, this game is okay. Actually, I actually have this game, but this creepy thing's a head sticking out of the ground. If you touch the smoke coming out of its mouth, you will be sucked. And you'll be fucked. 2,000 troops. Iron Tank. Oh yeah, this game. The year is 1944. Okay. They don't call you the Iron Man for nothing. Realistic graphics and sound of battle add to the fast action fun. Warning. Gun smoke. Right. Okay. Can't you give me a better deal on that?
My name is Markiplier.
Watch out, cowboy. Rambo. Come on. Okay. Here's a video game based on the all-time movie hit, Rambo. And it's just as fast and action-packed in the video game version. Most of this game, you like fight spiders. Murdoch, a paper-pushing senior officer with no combat experience, won't let Rambo board a helicopter. After 36 hours of reconnaissance and rescue, the true mission begins. I'm not afraid of death. I feel better in prison. Dragon power. Guys, get ready for this one if you don't know what the fuck it is. I'll make all your dreams come true, Goku. This exciting adventure game is based on the classic Chinese story, Journey to the West. There's a lot of kung fu movements. You begin deep in the mountains where Goku and Nora start the incredible mission to find 7 crystal balls. Ahead lies a long, dangerous, and fantasy-like escape as the two search for the crystals. The journey takes them through sultry deserts, deep into caves, and through battles with incredible monsters. But if they succeed in finding and claiming the crystal balls, Goku and Nora will be granted one wish by the Dragon Emperor. And this wish is their ultimate goal. Will they make it? Only time and many adventures will tell. Goku's death-defying adventure now begins. Take this powerful jump kick. No Agundis, no buy. So yeah, if you don't know what this is, you know, a weird sort of translation because Dragon Ball manga in the 80s not really available for people. So this is the original Dragon Ball. You know, this is a Famicom game released in the West, re-sprited and rebranded, right? So from what I remember, they just redid a bunch of stuff for this. So it's like this weird mutation. Fist of the North Star had a very similar thing on the Genesis, where it was called The Last Battle on the Genesis. And it was like, I swear to God, the fucking protagonist, instead of Kinshiro, it's not called Arkansas. Whatever the fuck. Arkansas, the fighter. It was censored, yeah. Metal Gear! Well, this is going to be interesting. Imagine you've been given mission to 3 hostages. This is the scene near the border of South America, a jungle fortress called Outer Heaven. Fuck, I should read this as like Solid Snake, but wait a minute, I can't do a Solid Snake voice. As under control of terrorists, an evil colonel in innocent power, a tyrant and dictator, he rules with bullets. Fuck, this is my Wesker voice. Bullets and bombs, turning harmless local villages into brainwashed machines of world terror. But the worst is yet to come. This madman has created the ultimate nightmare, a dreaded weapon capable of spreading destruction around the globe. He calls this monster weapon Metal Gear. And you, as the secret agent and spy, must set on a mission to destroy it. 5 heavily guarded fortresses block your way. To make matters worse, the only thing goes for you is a pack of cigarettes. So you have to obtain necessary information and weapons to an enemy territory. The road to Metal Gear is hazardous. This is espionage at its most challenging. You know, I will say this. No, you know, now and what we know now about this is not like, you know, Kojima didn't like this version. But no one knew who the fuck Kojima was until like Metal Gear Solid. You know, no one fucking knew. And now it's almost like Hideo Kojima's name on a video game is more important than the game itself. Like, the only reason Death Stranding sold was because Hideo Kojima made it. People are gonna, like, try to, like, you know, decapitate my head for saying that. But that was how it was advertised. It was like, Hideo Kojima presents. And people are like, yo, Metal Gear, right? You know. Kojima's doing AI shit now, by the way. What do you mean? Kojima did an AI movie. Snatcher was popular. Yeah, that and Police Notes. Yeah, I get it. Right, he did do stuff, but not the way we know Kojima today as like, holy shit, it's Jeff Keighley and Hideo Kojima going on a Disney Islands fun time, you know. My main man, Hibius Kojumbles, would never do an AI. He has been replaced by the Lalilulilo. Okay. Fun fact, Ultra Games was Konami on a different name to circumvent the 5 games per year. Yes, Ultra Games, yes. So, you know, Ninja Turtles on NES is for example, Ultra Games. And I believe this was Konami, but no, I'm talking shit. This was released as Ultra Games. Bionic Commando. Oh, fuck. Alright, so, this is another censored game for NES, but let me just read you how this is. Super Joe has been captured by the Imperial Army, and you are the only hope of rescue. This daring mission will take you deep into the enemy territory behind the front lines. You're going to have to move fast, think smart, gain power, and use your arsenal of bionic weapons like the wire rope to complete the critical mission. Bionic Commando is as close as it gets to the real thing with vivid colors, fast action, and realistic graphics. Get ready for a rip-roaring battle. So I want to show you what this game actually looks like. I want to show you how this game ends. And I will give you no context of what you're about to see on screen. This is what happens in the Japanese version of Bionic Commando. This might be the goriest fucking shit ever on an NES game. So, yeah, that's... Yep. That's all. You know... This is a little inappropriate. Okay, thank you. Okay. Nope. Okay, thank you. Yeah, Anyway, guys, I need to take a break on the stream anyway. I'll be right back. Sit tight, and we have more stuff coming up. But, you know, I will say this. You know, sometimes I like to try new segments, and just like reading Nintendo Power, for example. I'm having a good time just reading with you guys. It's not playing a video game, but I'm just having a good time, man. I don't know, man. Anyway, I'll be right back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and we're going to be checking out more Nintendo Power. But yeah, this is a fun segment, guys. I was like, you know, I'm just going to see if I can just enjoy the reading of this, and yeah. Anyway, Bionic Commando, there you go. City Connection. One in the pink, one in the broom, you know. This is not a great game, but Jellico made a lot of crap, you know. Victory Road. This is Ikari War. Yeah, SNK. We'll get ourselves on the road to victory. Wow, check out this story, by the way. The brave adventures of your favorite Ikari warriors continue in this exciting tale of an urgent mission to save the world. The story goes that during a flight home from battle, the two Ikari warriors suddenly hear a voice that seems to boom out of nowhere. The sky blackens. The clouds churn. And the voice thunders, "Hear me, warriors. Zang Zip the War Dog has enslaved Mother Earth. Only you can save us from his grip of evil." And so begins a new adventure and daring as the two are thrown violently a time warp and sent spinning into 1,000 years into the future, where they must test their mettle in a new challenge against Zang Zip and his minions. What? The Ikari warriors are professionals trained to tackle the task. What? The Blue Shell Incident. Glorp. Star Force, another shooter game. Yeah. Okay. This is a space-age galactic battle more exciting than Star Wars. The action takes place on a vertical screen which keeps the scenes, the challenges, and the characters moving fast. The ultimate goal of this game is to defeat Gordes. Freedom Force. This is a light gun game, I believe. The Unknown Gorillas, an extremist group of terrorists. Okay. They've taken or occupied the airport. There are 3 ranks of these crazy maniacs, and the enforcer, must find a way to break through them and reclaim the airport. Play as either Rad Rex or Manic Jackson. Both are very tough cookies who have the firepower and the moves to make the gorilla nutcases move out. But be careful as you take aim. These extremists...
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier.
Have taken hostages, and you don't want to hit the innocent victims with your zapper, only the unknown gorillas. Pak Watch. A look in the future in NES game. Okay, well, guys, here's some games coming out soon. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Terra Cresta, 1943. Golgo 13. Chesterfield. Isn't Chesterfield like a goddamn, like, cigarette brand? Zelda 2, The Adventures of Link. Alright. The latest word on Zelda 2 is that it will definitely be available in stores by October. Zelda is awaiting for you to have performed a sleeping spell that's been cast upon her. Hang on, Zelda. It won't be long now. Your nightmare will soon be over. Link? What? Well, excuse me, princess. What the fuck? By the way, Golgo 13 might be the only NES game that has sex. This like a woman you meet in a hotel room, and the lights go out, and your health starts going up. Like, for real. You know, Golgo 13 is based on a manga, but yeah. Jackal. World Games. RoboCop! Okay, just like Indiana Jones, RoboCop is not a game pack based on a movie. Data East will also be introducing this near-future science fiction adventure. The NES characters are not quite as statuesque as in the movie. In fact, they look a whole lot friendlier. What? Oh, huh? RoboCop. Blaster Master. Okay, what else do we have? Platoon. Empire City? The year is 1931, and the Empire City is being terrorized by gangsters. We're told you'll meet up with El Nino, the leader of the mob, in the struggle. Did this game ever come out? Simon's Quest. You'll soon be playing the sequel to Konami's Castlevania. You are Simon Belmont, and you thought you had beaten the dreaded Count the last time, but alas. He has cast an evil spell on you, and the only way to break it is to put him back together again. Oh no. What? Oh no. Life Force. Oh yeah, this is also known as Salamander, right? Nintendo Power, over 60 years. Fill out the player's poll survey. Grand prize of 10 games. 10 game library of choice. That's right. 10 hot titles at once. Now that you're playing with Power. The hottest new game for the NES can be yours if you are a lucky winner. Really? I can be hot winner? Okay. Well. Sign me up, brother. Fuck, Mar's gonna beat you to death with a hammer. Okay, using the postcard below, answer the following question. Your name will be entered in the player's poll contest. In general, how did you like the premiere issue of Nintendo Power? It's great, it's okay. I didn't like it. Why the fuck would you send in something and say you hated it? You're not going to be selected. Do you plan on subscribing to Nintendo Power? I'm not interested. So we're going to be 3, 4. How many game packs do you own? 0. Of the game reviews below, which one did you enjoy the most? Definitely Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Well, look at this. Look at it. It's great. It's great. Game list. Okay. Oh, fuck, here's all the games, man. Shit, man. Look at that. It's crazy. Place stamp here. Alright. Anyone can win. Send in your entry today. I'll see mine tomorrow. You can win 50 of these great prices. Holy shit. You can't buy them in a store. The only way to get one of these fantastic shirts is to win one. Fuck, I'd love to wear one of these shirts, but I would look like a serial killer, like a strangle murderer. Okay, okay. The offer is void where prohibited by law and the subsidies of the federal, state, and local laws and regulations. Oh fuck, we zonked out! Wire into the NES pipeline on what's happening around the world. World news. Dragon Quest III, the RPG released in February, is the talk of Japan today. Players from all over the country are so crazy about this game that a representative of its creator, Enix, proclaims we expect total sales of 5 million. Ninjas and Kung Fu Masters are no longer heroes to Japanese players, since they are now being replaced by warriors and sorcerers who brilliantly confront dragons with their sword and shields. Okay, a story players can relate to. Yeah. Graphics of fine quality. Well, that's not like great praise. Great sounds, programming, technical, capable of combining these into one single game. These are secret ingredients to make this a masterpiece among games. This predates Final Fantasy, by the way. So, Joel, go back up. Why is his nose ribbed? Who? Ribbed for pleasure. Well, okay. Anyway, it is rather odd to find American-born sword and magic games making one great hit after another in the eastern country of Japan. Anyways, it will be quite interesting to see the reaction of the US market. No, they loved wizardry back in the day, man. So shut up. I know my shit. Vindicators. Why is he like feeling up this arcade? Okay. Smoking up the charts of this hot new arcade games this summer is a futuristic tank warfare adventure game called Vindicators. Alright, the game even comes with a built-in contest feature that allows players to win a free Vindicators t-shirt in the US. In the US market only except where prohibited by law. Books. Oh fuck, look at that. Look at that. Okay, success story. Here's just what you need to conquer the evil and mysterious Ganon. You'll discover shortcuts, find out... But yeah, I already got Nintendo Power, man. You can't sell me the shit twice. Powerful reading. You can play with the official Nintendo player guide. What's this? Konami Awards Top Gun title. 4 finalists launched their mighty F-14 fighters to battle for their coveted Top Gun title in the final Konami's Top Gun video game shootout contest.
My name is Markiplier.
When it does clear, judges tailed up the scores and awarded Devin Devil White of Minneapolis the Top Gun title of the first year. $5,000! Holy fuck! Given the thumbs up signals are from the right left, Jay Laughlin, Devin White, Mr. Yamaguchi of Konami, Jack Sprague, Marvin Henderson, and Emil Heidkamp of Konami. Okay. Movies. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Okay. Cyndi Lauper, the higher energy rock singer, proved girls are not the only ones who want to have fun. It's finally bringing her magic to the motion picture screen in Vibes. This romantic comedy adventure features that Lauper and Jeff Goldblum, The Fly. Another romantic comedy, you know. Okay. Wild Adventure in the Mountains of Ecuador. Vibes will start Julian Sands and Gogi Gres.
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier.
Lauper had a brush with the movies 3 years ago when she recorded the title song for The Goonies. Vibes producers no doubt that hope will be successful. I've never heard of this. Pee-wee's Big Top. Pee-wee is back in another comment. Big Top Pee-wee. This time around, Pee-wee portrays an interesting young farmer who enjoys life and the love of Winnie, the local school teacher. But everything is soon turned upside down. Is this not the original? Okay. Trouble in Mind. This is the second. I've never saw the second movie. 8 Men Out. Man, are you gonna like announce that Big Garden is coming out here? Okay. Players Forum. Nintendo's fan Kirk Cameron star TV's popular growing pains. Celebrity profile Kirk and Candace Cameron. Okay. Full House. Oh, okay. Okay. Look at the fucking resolution here, man. Alright. A few of his current favorite games include Rygar, Super Mario Bros., Legend of Zelda, Gradius, and Pinball. Yeah, right. I'm having problems with getting past the amoeboids, meatballs with arms and Gradius, explained Kirk. I think that I'll have to place a call to the game counselor soon. Yeah, fucking right. Mailbox! Guys, here we go. We're gonna see some things here, you know? I read that Howard Phillips has close to 300 games for the NES. I would like to know if it is possible for you to send me some of the names of the games he has. There's probably all of them in 1988. Also, everything to be made available to the public. Oh, I almost forgot. Could you tell me the exact name of the theme song of Spy Hunter? The Peter Gunn theme. Okay, yeah. There are already 100 games available for the NES. Yeah, that's what I meant. Okay, here's Kagi Player. That's like Doug Bowser, you know what I mean? If you're like I am, that is crazy about martial arts. The Legend of Kage is the game for you. I don't see how they get all this fun adventure on one game pack. In the game, you are Kage, a young ninja warrior with one dangerous task: to save the Shogun's daughter, Princess Kiri, from the clutches of the evil warlord Yuki. On your journey, you will encounter... Yeah, is this an ad? Sounds fun. Purchase the Legend of Kage, a game which will you with treasure. What do you mean? Go Grandma. But that's an ad. Someone sent in a fucking ad. Go Grandma. Our grandson, Chad McElroy. That's a name? Guys, Chad McElroy. Fucking hell. Chad McElroy received a Nintendo system and games from Santa this year. They were visiting our farm, and therefore we got a good preview of this game. He decided to leave his NES at the farm for the time being, and so Friday he and I have been playing. We've been playing Super Mario Brothers, 1942 Commando, and Kung Fu. But while Chad is home, I am left with the NES, and I have been practicing. And I think he'll be surprised that I'm getting very close at least seeing the hostages before I bite the dust in Commando. Chad decided to take the NES home so that he told his friends so that he and his friends could play. I told my husband that we must get another system for Chad when he gets to the farm on Fridays. After searching the Dallas area, I finally found one. I have it installed now, and one's in the farm and one in the city. This story must be somewhat boring to you, but considering that Chad is 7 and I'm 56, it shows your market potential. Guys, real or fake, what do you think? What do you think? I think this is fake. I think for the very first Nintendo Power, I think eventually they started picking real people, but now it seems like I'm an old grandma, but I sure love that Nintendo that you can get available at KB Toys right now. You know, like. Thanks for writing. We think you're right. The NES is fun with for kids from all ages. We wish we heard from more players in your age group. We know you're out there. Fucking Gilf enjoyer, man. A shared idea, dear Nintendo. My friends and I have a club called the Videoizers. Here for a suggestion for some other clubs. Try saving up weekly for a new tape every month. By the way, some people refer to the games as tapes, because the VHS was like a VHS player, almost, you know. So far, our club has 13 tapes. In our club, we save a few dollars a week for extra money to call the Nintendo hotline. A friendly game counselor kindly helps us when we have trouble on something. The Videoizers. Great idea. Thanks for sharing it with us. Point of view. The game Rygar has some of the best graphics Nintendo has ever used. Besides this, the music and character interaction in this game are superb. The music is very appealing to the player and does not make she bored after a lengthy play. To give a better sense of action in the game, the characters are animalized and have special, unique ways of moving around. This is another ad. This is a fucking ad, man. Rygar to me is one of the better graphic games put on the NES, and I would recommend it to anyone longing for action adventure. Okay, well, it's not easy. Dear Nintendo, Metroid has to be one of the best games ever made. At least the most challenging. Anyone who plays this game cannot say it's easy. You really have to use your mind for this game. The thing that makes this game so popular, the graphics, sound, the challenge, and the enemies. Sooner or later, you'll figure out the secret passageways. There's a lot. You must go back and read the instructions to get more clues. Read the instructions? I don't know about that, because the game has no fucking text, but whatever. Alright, if you don't want to get lost in this planet, you must make maps. That's what I mean, yeah. And the great thing is that you do not get many free weapons, so you have to earn them. It is not easy to find them at all. There's a lot of secrets. If you have this game or are going to get it, you will enjoy it for a very long time. Keep making more games like this. Jason Nutt. Hold on. Point of view, the game Rygar are some of the best graphics Nintendo has ever used. Bill Harrington. Well, there you go. There you go. A lot of players share your sentiments about Metroid. There are many secrets yet to be discovered, so if you find any new ones, be sure to let us know about them. Double dribble is super awesome. You set the time per quarter. Yeah, okay. Right. I will not trade this game for anything. It's my #1 game. If this game was more realistic, you'd be playing in the NBA. This game has improved my basketball skills, honest. If you have the means, I recommend picking one up. Rodolfo Robles. Rodolfo Robles? How? Okay. NES Achievers. Swiggity swooty. I am coming for that booty. Here are the hottest Nintendo game scores around. If your score amazes your friends and yourself, send them in. We'll publish the best in upcoming issues. Will you be the next NES Achiever? What? Joel Head? Joel Head? Joel... What? Okay. Guys, if you ever need, like, fake names, look up, like, an old magazine. Paul Barry III. Okay. Well. Joel Wulitzer from New York. Okay, so these are the high scores. Castlevania. You can just make shit up here, man. Yeah, I got this score, you know. Why not? Kid Icarus, Karate Kid. Well, this soon became, like, invalidated because, you know, eventually, you know, NES games stopped being about high score. Like, they just abandoned it because they're like, yeah, we're not going to do arcade games anymore. You know, it's more about, like, the home console release, you know, but, hey. Take your best shot. By the way, how do you go beyond 99999999999? Mega Man had scores. Yeah, the first one did, but the second one omitted it. Take your best shot. Do you ever wonder how you stack up against other NES players on your favorite games? You can check it out at right in every issue. Right. Well, I mean, it's fun, but, I mean, even as a kid, I'm like, who gives a fuck about high score? Like, who cares? Thog don't care. You know, what the fucking, what was his name? Howard Phillips. He looks like fucking Doctor Who here. The designer of Gears of War is on that list. What, Cliffy B? Where? Hang on. Chad Fug. Tom Fug. I don't see him. Where is he? Cliffy B. Where the fuck is Cliffy B? I don't see him. Where? I mean, I see Joel Head, but first one on the second list, Dan Orr. Oh, you mean second? Okay, hang on. Cliff Blasinski. What? But that's not him. That's not him, right? That's him. It is? It's him, apparently? What? That's fucking crazy. What? Really? Alright. It actually... Okay. Interesting. Who's this Dr. Miyamoto I keep saying? Video Spotlight. Okay, Spotlight. The Spotlight's on you. These players wrote in to tell us about their video prowess. We think you would agree that we qualify as power players. Our club is called the NES Masters. We know right off who our power players. His name is Ace Ebb. He writes to Nintendo all the time telling them his accomplishment on games. His hobbies are playing Nintendo games, period. He has no pets, instead he plays Nintendo all day. He beat Metroid in 3 days, Tyson in 5, saved Zelda in 5, and finished Super Mario Brothers in 5. Fuck, man, that's Ace Ebb, man. Dude. The reason he was so good at pro wrestling was because he played track and field a lot and has always pressed the A and B buttons fast enough to beat the Puma. He really is a power player. Okay. Well, I mean, that good for you. Good for you. Player form. What is with these awooga eyes? Damn! Okay. Well, oh, hang on. We have someone of personality. Look at this. Look at this. Eric Mast, he's 14 years old. Favorite games, Metroid, Kick, Icarus. Okay, Wizard of Words. Hobbies, trampoline jumping. He solves this in a friend's Nintendo games. Pets, 1.5 cats. Suki and Muffin. Muffin is half mad. Thank you, Muffin. Okay, never forgets a map. Doesn't sweat on the controller. Okay, yeah, okay, right. Calling all power players. Okay, if you're wondering, did I ever write into a magazine when I was a kid? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. We had this like youth magazine in Sweden that was like for kids and teenagers, and it was not Nintendo Power-ish, but it was like, here's some games coming out, here's some like movies, and the occasional like editorial things about like, here's the best candy TM. The problem was that some kids were subscribed to this magazine, and there was a forum for it, and I must have been like, how old? 11? You know what my first and only post was that I sent in for the forum? This is like pre-internet that I had. I think I've told the story before. I sent in a rant about Tom and Jerry. I'm not kidding. I said, why is it that the cat always loses? That is bullshit. I think that cat should get that mouse sometimes. That was my rant. And I sent it in. I wonder if I can like track that shit down nowadays and be like, holy fuck, that's Joey. Yes, it appeared. I remember I got the like months later and I saw him like, fuck, that's me. Yeah, Tom and Jerry rant in 2005. Yeah, fucking hell. Where does she... Oh, the problem with this magazine is that towards the end of the magazine, this was for like teenagers and adolescents or whatever it's called. And it was like weird sex questions. And it was always like... I remember one that I will never forget. It was... Someone was like, I'm afraid of having sex because I might get stuck. Can that happen? And it was always like some nurse at school or something like that. No. But there was one that was like, can I get stuck? It can happen. Where does your favorite game rank? Here's the combined version of the player's top 30. Legend of Zelda #1, baby. Mike Tyson Punch-Out 2. Metroid 3. Yeah, okay. Mario Brothers 4? Nah, come on, that's the fucking king. There we go. Mario Bros is in good shape at 4th place. Keep it up. Well, you better believe I will. The combined rankings are the top 4 from each department. You can find the top shares of each. Dealer's picks. Pros picks. Players dicks. Pros dicks. Dealer's dicks. Okay. And Mike Tyson is pretty... Has Mike Tyson knocked out Zelda? Oh. Although Mike Tyson's punch on the monopolizes most of the polls, Mike Tyson beats Zelda and ranks first. Is the pros need for variety ranked not so popular? Wizard and Warriors 5th while putting popular Top Gun at 27. Dealer surely wouldn't want to see only one hit. Coming up on next September, October issue of Nintendo Power, Simon's Quest, Bayou Billy, Bionic Commando, right. Okay, here we go. Dear player, we hope you enjoyed reading the first issue of Nintendo Power as much as we have enjoyed making it. We spent many hours doing research, playing games, in order to bring you the most complete reviews, the best tricks, and the raddest reading ever. I even jetted to Japan for a week to work with our Nintendo Power staff over there. You try to explain Wheel of Fortune to someone who doesn't speak English. It was great to make new friends and to meet some pretty hot game players too. Right. Well, me even profile a few of them in a future issue. Nintendo Power will come out every other month, and we want to provide you the very best in video game journalism. We discontinued the Fun Club news. That's what it was. Before Nintendo Power. Fun Club News. So we can devote all our energy making Nintendo Power the best magazine you could ever subscribe to. Well, it could be more fun. So if you have an opinion about something or a hot tip if you want to share, we'd love to hear about it. See you in September. Howard Phillips. P.S. I'm working real hard on Zelda 2. Look for it. It's going to be great. Wow. Jonas and the Vast E Nintendo Pov. Fuck! Jesus Christ! It's pulling me in! Jesus! Okay, learn to play faster, smarter, and blast your way to higher scores with a subscription to Nintendo Power. Yes, I want to subscribe to Nintendo Power for the special introductory rate of $15. I'll save $6 off the cover price. Okay. If you're paying by credit card. You know what's insane to me? Paying bills on paper by mailing in a check or no. Sorry. Because now, when I became an adult, the internet was already a thing. You would pay like rent and shit through the internet or any bill. But how the fuck did our parents do it? Like, they sat down with a piece of paper and like sent it off to the mail? And you then go to an ATM machine to check your current, like, balance. How did our parents even research flights? They did it via phone. I remember them doing that. The world was different pre-internet. My dad still gets paper checks from his job. My dad once got money from a friend in America, and my dad was scared of, writing in the check. He sent them a check for money, and he like hid the fucking check in the apartment because he was like, what if like it doesn't go through and they think it's wire fraud? So he never checked it in. It was like a check for like $200. I know plenty of people back in the day that would like totally avoid paying taxes by like, this is like very early 2000s, 90s. They would get money, and we would call it like black money here. I don't know if it's called, but it's called like black money. And that's because you never declare it. And what you would do is literally take out physical cash and stuff it into the mattress. Like shadow dollars. We have that here too. Very much still a thing. When was the last time you guys held physical cash? Sweden is very, very, very a cashless society now. But today, I guess most Americans watching this be like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? But like, I know Japan, because I've been there two times. They're very much a cash society, so always have cash around you. But here in Sweden, man, I haven't held our fucking currency for like 15 years. I don't know what our money looks like anymore. I'm serious. I don't know what it looks like. Ghost Mooney. Germany cash is king. Italians use still physical cash. Your beautiful sweaty chromers. He's forgetting senile streamer. You know what's insane to me? That America has like crypto machines. Like, withdraw your Bitcoin here. Every single time I hear about Bitcoin, it's always some sort of nefarious scam. Like some hackers demanding ransomware money, or some like rug pull NFT shit. It is. Yeah. I don't know, man. Yeah, it's never good intended for good things. Well, there we go. Anyway, the new Read Nintendo Power to sharpen your skills, take control of your game, and amaze your friends with the blockbuster scores. Save $6. Yes, I want to subscribe. Holy fuck! Look at that virtual console lineup, everybody. Okay, Solomon's Key. Okay, Mighty Bomb Jack, Duck Hunt. Yeah. Anything that I like here. Well, Shadowgate is 90, but, you know, that's Russian Attack, Spy Hunter. What else do I see here? Double Dribble. Yeah. Choose your next challenge from the most powerful library in the universe. You know what it means to play with power? To play powerful games with powerful graphics and get powerful excitement. But a lot of power here. And then you also get the power of choice. Over 100 blockbuster titles to choose from with fabulous future mega hits lining up. You're right behind them, right? Because the plot has thickened for Mario and Link. And we got the technology to keep you on your toes. What? You won't miss any of our upcoming licensed titles either. Look for this summer release on the latest arcade hits like Marble Bandits in 1943, or check out the high-stake challenge of Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune. And then in the fall, it's bigger and badder with the infamous Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. That's a derogatory, like that's thumbs down. Infamous? That's like, ooh, watch out. Be the first to experience the hottest hits for the NES. Choose your challenge and pull up the start. Now you're playing with power. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the first issue of Nintendo Power, because we're about to read the next one. Holy shit, guys. Here we go. We are on Simon's fucking quest here. Now that is a badass cover. Hang on, let it render. There you go, there you go.
14 pages of gory details.
Okay, so I have to ask something. Hang on. Look at that skull, by the way. There is like fan hacks of Simon's Quest to make it better, right? Is it worth it though? Look at that fucking skull, man. Badass. Bad fucking ass. Kinda. So it said, how many issues are we going to read? Because I have popcorn. Alright, let's just read a little bit of this. You're riding the biggest, fastest, most powerful wave in video games. Powerful titles, powerful graphics, powerful shows. Right now, you can play over 100 blockbuster video games on your Nintendo Entertainment System. And the video game wave is rolling in, looking bigger, badder, and more powerful than ever. Are you ready for awesome? Kick off fall with these exciting game releases in September. Ghostbusters. Oh. Charlie Sheen's birthday! What? Why? Guys, I can't come into work today. Charlie Sheen is snorting a line of coke. Alright. What? Okay. Scott Bio's birthday. Bruce Springsteen's birthday. Ice cream cone invented 85 years ago. Grandparents' Day. Okay. Sting's birthday. Mario's birthday. Whoa. Why the fuck are we not celebrating Mario's birthday? And this is what is this? This is September, October 11th is his birthday? No, it's not. It's March 10th. What? What do you mean it's Mario's birthday? What? No, it isn't. Where did this come from? Yeah, okay. Okay, that's just Mario Day. Oh, okay. NES Games Show Day. Bosses Day. Okay. Halloween. Okay, right. Sandwich Day. Wait, October 3rd is Sandwich Day? What? Okay. Okay, November, what happens there? Election Day. King Hippo's diet starts. Wait, Operation Wolf begins? What are they referencing here? What is that? It's a game. I thought this was like Operation Desert Storm or some shit. It's like Jesus. What is Mario doing to that fucking turkey? Hang on, what? What the fuck? What the fuck? He's fucking crazy. Okay, he's making it fart. It is fucking farting. Look at that. Look at the anti-aliasing. It's fantastic. Okay. Bette Midler's birthday. Okay. Goonies reunion. Holy fuck. Steven Spielberg. Christmas. Don Johnson's birthday. First 1 million Zelda sold. Okay. But what happens in January? New Year's Day. New issue of Nintendo Power. National Hobby Month. Okay. National Pizza Week? Okay. Right. Okay. National Hugging Day. What? 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 But a week? Okay. February. Okay. National Cherry Month. Groundhog Day. Watch out, Bill Murray. Oh, fuck. Mario's horny. Lincoln's birthday. Washington's birthday. I'm sorry. National Pig Day. Ron Howard's birthday. What? What? Who's Ron Howard? Who's fucking Ron Howard? Is he a director or something? Okay. Pig Day. I hate you. Billy Crystal, I know who that is. Okay. Guys, holy fuck. March 22. Princess Zelda Awakens. Okay, and then we have April. Super Joe needs tune-up. David Letterman's birthday. Okay, April Fool's Day. The zipper was invented. Secretary's Day? Okay. Oh, what else do we have? We have, May. Okay, Mother's Day. YouTube Bono turns 99. Okay. Okay. Well, guys. It's currently the 1st of June here. Nothing happens today, but soon it will be TNC Surfs Up. And then, holy fuck, guys. Michael J. Falk's birthday in 8 days. Jaws dental appointment. Shut up. Okay. Ali Sheedy's birthday. Flag Day. Father's Day. Paul McCartney's birthday. Who the fuck is Paul McCartney? Who's that? Okay. Anyway, summer starts. And George Michael's birthday. Okay. Okay, Nintendo. Well. Please look at March 24. You missed a stupid one, okay? Good Friday. What does that mean? That sounds like a holiday or something. Isn't it like religion or something like that? Like, I think, isn't that like a Catholic thing? Isn't Good Friday? I think it's a Catholic thing. It relates to. Is it like Passover or like whatever it is? It's Lent. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's Långfredag. Yeah, we call it Long Friday here in Sweden. Wow, that's kind of embarrassing for that chat member. They took this. Wait. Who did this? ATSG. I'm sorry to say, but you thought you didn't know this was a like a religious thing, and you thought it was just Good Friday, and it's an older thing for, you know, relating to Jesus. But that's okay. I'll tell you an embarrassing story about me, so we're on like equal terms. Okay, so we're like we settled the score here. So when I streamed Oblivion in like 2018 or whatever, I was like, well, someone in chat was asking me, how do you like your pasta, Joey? And on stream while I was playing Oblivion, I was like, well, I preferred al dente. And I didn't know it was al dente, but al dente. But you learn something every day, you know. So you know, it's okay. But hey, I learned something. It's you know, the zipper was invented. You know, hey, so there we go. Anyway, so the Nintendo Power Player, here's your insider Cal, and thanks for being one of the first subscribers to new magazine. Your friends at Nintendo. Thank you for your support. Content. So let's just quickly skim through this, and maybe next stream we'd do of this segment, if you want, we'd read the second one. But I'm having a lot of fun just reading this. Golgo 13, the fate of the world is in your hands. Destroy the hidden underground laboratory of the mad scientists. Bionic Commando. Bionic fucking Commando. So I am curious how they're gonna explain the censored bullshit here. Enter the enemy headquarters. See, the in-game sprite is cooler than the artwork here. You know what I mean? I love NES artworks that is like incorrect. Warning. It reminds me of a mask. You remember that? Advanced techniques. Right, okay. Your mission takes you to the battlefield. I cannot read this at all. I'm gonna guess that whatever scans you have later is easier to read. Okay, destroy the core. Encounter beaches, deserts, bitches and deserts. Tunnels. You know what I love about this Bionic Commando artwork? It barely features like what's his name? It's not Super Joe, whatever fuck. He's not. There he is. Now he's using it, but it's like, did they know what the fuck it is? I don't know, but tunnels. Yeah. Start. Okay. Get items and messages. Vroom. Womb. That's like a Super Mario pussy attack. Okay. In neutral areas. Okay. Sure. Clues to Joe. Pieces of the puzzle are coming together as you push even deeper into the enemy lands, but the answer is far more terrible than some of its parts. Agents will have a process to leave the Mr. Shroud message referring to the bads. Master D. Right. Mad Mr. Kill? What? Mr. Kill? Mr. Kill? Holy shit, man. That's him? Mr. Kill confirmed? Tantalizing tidbits of clues have brought you this far, leading you deeper into the unknown like scat. Turd crumbs on dark forest path. Oh, okay. Apocalypse. Okay. You can't run before you walk, and you can't swing like Tarzan on your bionic arm if you don't practice perfect sighting of the target. Shooting the grappling hook, swinging and letting go, land on solid ground. Okay. The final conflict. Okay. Bionic Commando has actually the finest arcade game combined. Well, that's funny because Bionic Commando is an arcade game, but the NES game is completely different. It's kind of like Ninja Gaiden, you know. This game is hot. Your star drive zips, your laser zaps, while evil Zelos makes his plans. This is Salamander, I believe. Or sorry, a Life Force. That's Vic Viper. Holy fuck. Guys, this looks like the Shower Mana skeleton. Turn it off! Turn it off! Turn it off! Okay, this will be unreadable. Maybe next stream we'll do all this. Maybe we'll do it locally on my computer and not inside the VMware here. This is not PCM emulator, by the way. Because I think it's compressing it down. It just can't handle these, like, things we're seeing. So, but, you know, it's fine. Simon's Quest. What is Dracula's problem anyway? Alright. What's Dracula's problem?
The mists of time part, an ancient evil gloom descends, and our hero, the brave and noble Simon, learns of a new and dangerous quest from our gentle princess.
You have defeated Dracula, yet you carry his evil goods.
She warns Simon.
Your only hope is to certify parts, so can't Dracula take them to the castle and burn them?
Now, as Simon, you must take upon his quest. As the princess departs in a veil of mist, she offers words of hope.
Fear not, brave Simon, for you have the...
Undaunted by the penis ahead, you steel yourself for the quest. Are you clever enough to unveil the darkest secrets, strong enough to battle demons, hosts, and alien primeval?
The only way to find it counts gruesome parts is to use your brain as well as your bravado in this exciting role-playing quest. Flame Whip. They copied the art from D&D, by the way. Oh, this right here? But that's really funny because I was reading a metal album ripoff blogspot post once that was really entertaining. There was a black metal band that traced this artwork. So it was like D&D artwork, Castlevania 2, and then they took that from Castlevania 2 or whatever the fuck. It's awesome. You know. Search by day and into this dark hours. The best thing about Castlevania 2 is the music, you know. It's pretty good. Yeah. Never really sat down and really play. Oh, look at the werewolf. The mansion of Berkeley harbors gruesome enemies. Here rests the rib bone of Dracula. You know, knowing this game, you would fucking need this thing. What? Huh? What? 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 Did what's that and that? What? Who? Pantherk. Okay. They didn't have to do that, you know. The Mansion of Lauber. Well, maybe one of these days we'll check. Oh, look at that death. Beat Grim Reaper for the golden knife. You don't need to do that. All you gotta do is just fuck every single car there ever was. And when you race them into hell, you know, you can summon all the cars. It's easy, dude. Belasco Marsh. Okay. The quest continues. Oh, fuck. That's fucking scary.
The nail, the ring.
Loving that high quality artwork, everybody. Oh my. Please wait. Rendering. Oh, this is your poster, everybody. No. This is... What the hell is this? Nintendo Power. Okay, well... Whoa. We got, like, really crazy Mario artwork here. Okay? Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Do you think Araki stole from Simon's Quest? Absolutely. Okay, ready for more Madcap Madness with pointers of the pros and Nintendo Worlds at 3133. Guys, Mario, Luigi, Toad, and Princess. Damn, Toad's got hands. Take special tricks to get around the weird worlds of Subcon. If you study the individual moves of Mario and his rascally friends, you'll have a chance. This is... Yeah, when you say jump, Luigi says, how high? Okay. This is my Toad. Alright. He may look like a pipsqueak, but Toad is power-packed and ready for action. Pile enemies on his back, stack vegetables in head, and this little guy will still play to win. And when he's loaded down, Varoom, he moves like a Maserati, but fast. Try him for coin collection. You'll see he's got a heart of gold. What, like sack of flour? It's a car? Oh, I wouldn't know that. I fucking hate cars. Okay. Alright. The Fair Princess Toadstool has come back strong in the sequel as a major partner adventure. Now at the time it put her talents to the test. And are they awesome? Would you believe she can walk in on air? You know that song? Walking on sunshine, whoa. That is like a Pampers commercial there in Sweden. You know, it's like, it's a diaper commercial. Talk about a weed eater. Oh, this guy can really garden. If you want to be rich, you'd better choose Toad. The Warp Zone, here we go. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, yeah, it's just telling you a little bit more about this. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, okay, cool. Defeat Ostro. Okay. Well, here's what we'll do. Next time we'll do one of these. We're gonna do it in my regular PC because I think that the experience for you guys, it's funny to see this low quality artwork, but it's also like a detriment when it's this low resolution. And I'm not sure if it's because of the PDF here, which is strange that it would do that, but I think the rendering would look better if we were to do, oh my god, do it that way, you know. This already is fantastic though, come on. Look at this. Looks very good. Classified information. Find a special hidden stage in round 4. Okay. Get a burger boost. Kid Icarus, right? The amazing Nestor. What's he up to now? First you do this and then... Oh, wow. Hey, Nestor, sounds like you got your new issue. Isn't that tip from page 48? No way, I don't read it. And for my next trick, rattle. Where did my copy go? Here's the new issue. Oh, no. Oh, wow, rad. Let me see. Let me give you a bonus tip. In Super Mario Bros. 2, carry the magic potion to the place with the most grass before you use it. I knew that. Can't wait to show you the next issue. Who needs you anyway, Mr. Bowtie? David Bowtie? Alright. Well, here's some more tips if you want them. Second quest. Okay, but give me the importance of... Where are the warp zones in Super Mario Bros. And how do I get them? I gotta be honest... Like, the first time ever I played Mario Brothers as a literal, like, infant, I could figure out the warp zone. Like, standing on here and jumping is easier than figuring out how to go into the pipe, probably. Like, this is not a secret. How do I get into them? Okay, how do I defeat the mini-bosses? Ridley and Kraid in Metroid. Okay. Kidder, where do I find a credit card? Golgo 13. Holy yeah. Okay. Sorry, I just remembered a story when me and Frank was stuck in an airport in Narita, and I was talking about Golgo 13 to some like late night security guard, and it's a long story. I won't tell it now because we will kind of want to end the segment and move on to Voice of the Void here. But yeah, this is the top secret episode. Golgo, aka Duke Togo, Sherry Grace, Condor, Oz Wyndham, Maria Lovelet. Where will the mission lead? Okay. Foreign intrigue. Yeah, this is the game you have sex, by the way. This is the game you have sex. I'm not even kidding. I'm not sure if the American version of this has censored that, but Blaster Master, unfortunately it's a little cut off, but here's an early Sunsoft, not that early, but yeah, it's when Sunsoft started getting good from being like Mercenaries for Hire, like Rare, and it started like, okay, now we're kind of locking in. It's kind of around Fester's Quest, you know, and maybe Journey to Celius, but it's not quiet. So I'm like name dropping here, shit. Just show that I'm a total virgin here, but I know what I'm talking about. I have the credentials to back this up. But Sunsoft at this point was starting to kind of get good, but they were nowhere near like Batman and fucking, you know, Mr. Gimmick, you know. So video shorts. I wonder what they are referencing here. Okay, Superman. It's a very, very good game. Very good game. Fighting Golf. 1943. Not a very good game. Jackal. This game is cool. Hudson's Adventure Island. That's an actual Kappa. Look at that, guys. So here's something interesting about Adventure Island. Now, from what I remember, there is a spin-off of Adventure Island for the PC-88. No, I don't know. But Adventure Island is Master Higgins. And then it's also Wonder Boy, which is based on the same game. What is the story here? I forget. There was a PC engine. Sorry for bothering you, but out of curiosity, when do you plan on the physical release of Faster Than Sex? I understand printing and burning CDs take forever. We're all excited to have some Vargskelethor physical merch. I will let you know, but I am talking to a distributor, like every day. I'm serious. Mag Max. I first thought this was a spelling mistake, you know, but it was one of those like massive 1001 cartridges. The classics. Donkey Kong classics. He's gonna beat his fucking head in. Pac-Man. Oh shit, here comes Pac-Man. Master Higgins is a character of Master Takahashi from Hudson. The same Master Takahashi that, like, is the well-known button masher? I think so, yeah. Oh shit! Joey, Paul, Willie.
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier.
The fucking timing! Oh, holy shit, man. Right. Defender 2, sequel to the Millipede. This is just the classics. Yeah, that's right. Millipede, Joust, Xevious. Oh, hell yeah. Galaga. Fuck yeah, okay. Pak Watch, Ghostbusters. Are you ready to get slimed? Fuck no, I'm not. You know, maybe buy me dinner first, I guess. Activision tells us they'll be bringing this movie hit to your NES very soon. This is an adaptation of the popular computer game of the same name. Once the conversion is complete, you'll be trapping ghosts left and right. But if you get into some serious trouble, who you gonna call? Game counselors. Link letter. I'm sorry? I'm here in Kyoto with my programmer, Mr. Miyamoto, and I'm afraid I have some bad news to tell you. Are you sitting down? That's right, you're lying down. Anyway, they tell me I will not be able to begin my journey until the new year. No! It has something to do with computer chips or something. I know we hope to spend the holidays together, but I'm sure you can hold on a little bit longer. I miss you desperately. Yours forever, Link. Link, my man, I don't like you that way. I don't like you that way. You know, I don't like you that way, but, you know, my main man, I appreciate the thought, but, you know, but someone said a RAM shortage for the secret AI. Sorry for the bad news, Link. Will be available in every limited quantities in November. Paperboy, Tecmo Bowl. WrestleMania, fuck yeah, this game is dog shit. Featuring On the Giant, Hulk Hogan, the Honky Tonk Man, and many more in the one-star studded wrestling card. Each wrestler comes complete with its own special moves and dirty tricks. Anticipation. Star Trek. We don't know which licensee plans to introduce this one yet, but we do know it will be entering Earth orbit soon. Would you like to take the Kun of the Starship Enterprise on a tour through intergalactic space? Beam us up, Scotty. Beat me up, Scotty. Friday 13th Nightmare on the Street. A horrifying double feature from LJN. Yeah. You are Freddy Krueger terrorizing the neighborhood. This time it's you they have to fear on Elm Street. I actually beat that game on Friday, could you believe it or not? Sesame Street series. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? This sounds too good to be true, but we know that LJN has the rights to turn this super hot hit movie into a game pack. We think the storyline could bring some great NES adventures. Roger Rabbit, a cartoon, who's trying to make it big in Hollywood, is caught in the wrong place at the wrong time. He gets framed for murder and enlists the help of a human friend to help him beat the rap. Stay tuned for more. That's all, folks. Okay. Anyway, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This was Ultra Games, yeah. RoboCop, here we go! Last session we published an announcement that Data East is working on a RoboCop game. There aren't any more details that we've seen able to uncover, but it's a screenshot we managed to get a hold of. Take a look. God damn! He is a Robert. He is a cop. Okay. Okay. Which should I enjoy the most? We're almost done with this issue, by the way, because I'm speed running reading it. And one can win. Introducing the power set. Holy fuck, this is the power pad. Rare. Oh, the tale of two brothers, Chris and Tim Stamper. Okay. Rare. This is when they started going beyond being, you know, coders for hire. Holy shit, man. RC Pro Racing, they were going good. What? No jet? Chris, now 30, wrote test programs for arcade games back in 1982. Okay, yeah. But what I really enjoyed was programming my own games. Jetpack. Yeah, of course, Jetpack is available on Donkey Kong 64. In fact, you need to beat it to like, progress the game. This is an incredible success that 50% of PC users in Great Britain purchased it. Chris and saw the writing on the wall. It was time to become their own boss. We saw the ground and take up piloting ultralight aircraft. All right, they don't want to reference the shit that they started making, you know. Yeah, okay. So what is left of the brothers? Chris says that he and Tim are working on a fantastic new board game concept. What's it about? It's fun, says Chris. He knows the value of keeping a secret. He also knows the value of having fun, ellipses. And that's something he and Tim share with all us through their games. A guided tour. How to win at Super Mario Brothers. Guys, I read that shit every night. What is this? Okay, when you turn on your TV in September, you might notice that summer reruns are still being shown. It's because the people who write the scripts for the shows were on strike for several months. Wow, okay. Night Watch. Dirty Dancing, okay. TV 101. Isn't that Joey from Friends? Okay. Celebrity Profiles. Eric Dickerson. Okay. I don't care about sports. Okay. Mailbox. Game ideas. Dear Nintendo, my friends and I have been wondering if we could make a game and send our ideas to your company. We're always glad our video games are stimulating the imaginative player. Unfortunately, for various legal reasons, we're not allowed to use your proposal to send them to our product development people in Japan. Kid who? I have heard Kid Icarus and Kid Icarus pronounced many ways. How do you pronounce it? Icarus is pronounced Icarus, with the first syllable rhyming with pick. The name comes from the Greek myth about a boy who made wings out of feathers and wax. He flew too close to the sun, though melted his wings and fell to his doom. Grandparent father, power. But think of the time has come to confess all. Whatever said Nintendo is for kids is right, but let's not forget the grandpas and grandmas. My wife and I and Samus are currently blasting Zebetite chambers on our way to the Mother Brain after a frantic call to your hotline to determine where the ice gun was. Don't believe it for a second. Once we complete the task, we have to wait for Zelda 2 because the Mighty Swords have rescued Zelda in both episodes 2 times, conquered the Mighty Force of Danger hand in hand with Kid Icarus both times, and of course, let's not forget what started it all, those Rod and Hammer Bros, we got them. You know what is so fucking awesome? You know, before the internet, you know, and streaming and all that shit, people just sat down and played the same shit because there was nothing else to fucking do. You know, it's like, if you want to watch a movie nowadays, everything is available. Well, not really, but yeah, you get what I mean. And somehow we don't want to fucking do it. You sit there and rather just like play Balatro on your phone or some shit like that. When it's movie time, you lose like, I don't know what I want to watch. But back then it was like, okay, oh fuck, Star Wars is on you know, TV at 8 p.m. I have to take time away, or, you know, set aside time just to watch Star Wars. Fuck you. But here we have some, like, allegedly, like, grandpas and grandmas playing, like, Metroid. It's like, we've got 5 games, you know. Tape tips. Dear Nintendo, do your Nintendo tapes only last 5 years? Does it matter if you set them on chair or if you put them controllers on the floor? The term tape is a slang term that refers to the game cartridge, but NES game packs actually contain no tape at all. A game should last indefinitely. The only exception might be a game that uses a battery for memory, such as Zelda. The battery should last for at least 5 years, but if at some point you have a problem, yeah. You know, I have Pokemon Crystal on Game Boy, is it Color? Yeah. And the battery on that thing is dead. You know. Alter Ego. I have just noticed that Howard Phillips looks a little like Little Mac on Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Is this a coincidence, or was how Little Mac made to look like Howard Phillips? It was not a preconceived notion to make Little Mac look like Howard. It must be one of those amazing coincidences. Survey said, I am a 9-year-old third-grade student at Highland Park Elementary. This looks real. It took me nearly 9 months of saving my allowance, doing odd jobs around the house to save up to buy a Nintendo system. I also have saved up to buy games on the NES packs. I really appreciate my NES since I have to work so hard to get it. You're 9 years old and you're like fucking working 9 to 5 like coal mine shit. You're a kid, man. Come on.
Yeah, another day, another dollar. You know, I ride my tricycle to work, playground, and I get in the sand lots. You know, I sit down in the big machine and I move my sand. And when it's time for a break, I get my chocolate cigarette. You know, I bring my, what was it called? Kid cuisine. And after 9 to 5, I come home and I do a nice Kool-Aid. Call me a pimp.
Yeah. I took a poll for the article and found out many interesting things about the NES, including the fact that Nintendo is the most popular type. Everyone in my school was so interested in my article that they made it a front page story with a big headline. That's okay. Article looks terrific, George. Congratulations on the job well done. The following is an excerpt for George articles in the Austin American score. Scotty. I can't see it. Oh, there we go. Fat sweeps through Highland Park. Okay, so what in the world are they talking about? These are the names of 3 popular home video game entertainment systems. A questionnaire was passed around to find out more about it. It was given to all the 3rd graders this week on March 21st. Here are the results. Nintendo was the 4th most popular with 16 votes. Various brands of computer was the 2nd. Atari was the 3rd. Sega was 4th with only 2 votes. Boo! By the way, this is you know, obviously before Genesis, and like Sega was like doing real bad against the NES. The fucking Master System. Like, yeah, right, fuck. Punch-Out poem. Mike Tyson's great. The man in black, he's got more power than Little Mac. He can really go. When he gets in the ring, he starts his move when the bell goes ding. To get you in the ring to play the best, first you have to beat the rest. You think Mike Tyson can't be beat, but if you have the strength, you can knock him off his feet. Pretty powerful poem, Paul. Obliterate monotony. Dear Nintendo, a few months ago, my mother said how sometimes her life was monotonous. I told her, why don't you play games on the Nintendo's entertainment system? She said, what difference would it make? The next day she tried, and ever since then she's been beaming aliens, turtle bopping, punching wrestlers, knocking out boxers, designing courses, tracks, racing cars, saving royal maidens, defeating monsters, etc. Thank you. Our pleasure, Howard. Ad. You need to, guys, you need to disclose ads. This was carefully constructed to have kids tell their parents, look, this mother loves it too, you can play too, you know. But you know what's insane? In the 80s, I forget what year it was required to disclose what was inside an ingredient that you bought. But I think in the 80s, when you bought like Heinz beans, there was nothing on the back. Ketchup didn't say what ketchup was. It was just like a gamble. Like, could you put anything in it? You weren't required to put it in it, you know? What was it called? The ingredient thing on the back. So it's like good times. I like being lied to, you know. Alright, NES Achievers. Alright. Wait a minute. What happens to Joe's head, though, or whatever? Oh, shit, man. Arkanoid, Castlevania, Commando. What about Joe Head? Mario Brothers. Patrick Robinson, 317. Okay. Mega Man. Okay. Any names I see here that could be like, holy shit, it's that guy. Alien U? What? Right. Eric Nelson. Alright. Ulysses. Okay. Here's how to capture your achievement. Here we go. Place the camera on something steady. Turn out the lights. Make sure you don't use a flash. Adjust the height. The camera should be a yard from the TV. Mail your photo. Look at that cat. Video spot. The spotlight's on you. We think you'll agree to the player to best video prowess. Okay. I think I'm a power player. Yeah. I'm Radical Richard. Calling out power players. Right. Okay. At the risk of sounding like I am a show-off, I would say that I am a power player, you know. 2 days after getting a Trojan. Okay, his power player profile. Pete the Natural. Special strategies. It's pure determination combined with know-how. Since I'm also a great computer programmer, I know how to fool them. Listen, I code in fucking, you know, basic, man. These video games, listen, I know how to get into the code. I know the secrets of the trade, man. You know? Cheating bitch. My friend and I made a game like Joust with kangaroos instead of birds. Can't wait to play it on Shower Madness. Zelda is number 1, baby. Metroid number 3. Okay. Zelda still on top. But Link is closing in. Okay. Too much information. Players are excited about it. Not yet released Link that they already ranking high on this. Watch out, Zelda. Sneak peek at Link in Super Mario Bros. 2 by the pros was enough to place the 2 near the top. Editors notice you'll start seeing Zelda 2 in stores in December. Coming up next in November, December issue of Nintendo Power Blaster Master Giant Holiday Giveaway. Dear readers, we've learned a lot about the magazine publishing business while making the first 2 issues of Nintendo Power. It can be a lot of hard work, but it's also a lot of fun. A chance to down pro football players and route to training camp and track down the package with photos of the Lamborghini. Here are my Lamborghini. Fishing Company Nintendo. We all celebrate the Pacific Northwest and Salmon Barbecue. Okay. In the scraps or whatever, not the game tapes were all present correctly. We think they are now as well. We're going to pay a $200 taxi cab fare one of our trips. Ouch! I lost. One night we stayed up until 4 a.m. working on Pak Watch copy. The next morning, though, we took a much needed break and went to Disneyland. Okay, it can get a little hectic racking up hundreds of thousands of miles traveling around the world trying to get a little bit, baby. Okay, Nintendo Power. See you in November. Send a friend to score racing deep space with Nintendo Power, and get a free power pin. Power tools. Oh fuck! This is the thing they used in Ghostbusters, right? The NES Max. Yeah. Oh no, this is the NES Advantage. This is the Max. My bad. I saw this as in a fucking ad once. I'm like, I want to get that. I could never get it. More power over power. That's what you get with Nintendo Power Tools. More power to control your speed, more power to control your timing, more power to control every move, every trick, every maneuver. It's the power you need to take total control. Yeah, right. Guys, go to retromags.com. Our goal is to try and preserve classic video game magazines from years gone before they are lost forever. Thank you to all the people who make this possible, from the original editors and writers, for everyone involved. Guys, go to retromags.com. We're only interested in percent classic magazines that are at least 5 years out of print. We have no desire or intention to profit from these in any way. Come across people try to sell these releases. Don't support them. Thank you and enjoy. Guys, don't buy reused, reprinted Nintendo Powers. Buy the real thing. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the first 2 of the Nintendo Power read. We might do this again, man. Again, sequentially, you'd know what is next. But I think that was really nice. It was kind of like a comfy chill-out thing. And would you check out other magazines too if we submitted them? Well, I'll do them sequentially. If you're talking about Nintendo Power in like general, I don't know, but...
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier.
Okay. Anyway, if you like this Nintendo Power stuff, you check out Nintendo Mania. It was one of the first video games related to anything here in Mexico. I think there's some English translation on YouTube. But check Chowder's link. Okay, Chowder. Let's see what Chowder is sending in. Is that Skibidi Toilet? Click the YouTube poop link. First message, 220. What are you talking about? In the VM. I closed it down, dude. I closed it down. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. Too late. Too late. Well, you know what? You have something to look forward to. Wait. Are you talking about the YouTube poop that I made for Windows XP Destruction? Spaghetti. You talking about that? Talking about that? Yeah. Yeah, I know what that is, because...
I made it.
But I'll check it out, yes. You that guy? Guys, we have an emote in chat, and I'm gonna add it. Guys, we have one emote too much. Can you link me a random emote that we don't use in chat? Really quickly. Because I want to add BAA. BAA. They made something special specifically for your YouTube poop on warp stream. We'll do it next time. And we might do that on the exploration thing. I would never remove Flaming Death Sword. Are you guys crazy? Okay, we're gonna get rid of Gnome Police. Nobody uses Gnome Police. So hang on, let me remove that and add BJ. There we go, guys. Now we have BJ. Now BJ is in. You can now BJ it up. Alright, well. Guys, thank you so much for watching the Nintendo Power segment. We will do more at some point, but I kind of like the little retro stuff that we do sometimes, but we're not going to not do anything retro. We're going to be playing Voices of the Void. Because as you know, the last stream we did, I had to do an abrupt cancellation of that stream because my mouth was in agony. So now we get to continue the stream. So sit tight, everybody. Voice of the Void coming right up, so don't go nowhere.